Oh, it's a beautiful weekend here across these United States here. Larry Ridley here, SNY TV, little NBC Sports, little Madden, NFL, little NBA 2K League. It is the Polk State College Madden Championship. We have the multi-campus institution in Lakeland, Florida, Winter Haven, Bartow, and Lake Wales. And shout out to the folks at SALO, Student Activities Leadership Office. And there you can see it right there, Polk State SALO. My guy out there doing some good things at Polk State College. Thanks to UGAR Productions and everyone. Compete Forever, Kick Punch Block with the stream. Thanks to everyone. And we'll come on inside here. We take good pictures there of Polk State College, main campus in Lakeland, basically Winter Haven. They got a couple of satellite campuses in Bartow and Lake Wales. Larry Ridley here. Got NFL royalty, folks. There he is right over there, right, literally right next to me. He's in Green Bay, Wisconsin with the ESTV. Eric Ewan and the good folks out there, to the first 24-hour sports, actually esports network. We got Amon Green, the Packers Hall of Famer, Nebraska Cornhuskers Hall of Famer. Good weekend to you, Amon.
Hey, man, good, Larry. I'm doing good, man. How you doing, Larry?
I'm good, man. Good. Once again, congratulations for a new audience here on Black News Channel and Twitch. You are the head coach at Lakeland College in Wisconsin, man. I knew it was never for you, dude.
Oh, man, it's awesome. That's actually, I don't want to get it confused with Lakeland College down there, but it's Lakeland University here in Sheboygan, and everything's gone well. We started our training camp back on August 13th and went through about 2 weeks of two-a-days in video game style. A little different than what we've experienced being college football players, Larry, but it went smooth. The players adapted, and by the time the 2 weeks was over, everybody kind of grew together. We were working out together, eating lunch together most of the time, but gaming together and getting into, teaching them the fundamentals of gaming. And if it's Call of Duty player, if it's a Madden team or Madden player, a Rocket League player, just understanding that team concept, how to get better, to grow, communication, and then how to be the best. And the good thing is we had a couple scrims, some won, some lost, but it was all starting that road to development, becoming an all-around player, esports athlete at the college level.
Yeah, good stuff, man. You went from two-time national titles at a national championship at Nebraska, all-time leading rusher with the Packers in the Hall of Fame and everything, man. And look at you now, man. You esports coach, man. We're so proud of you. We've been rocking with these Madden events, man, for the last 3 years when I met you in 2017.
Yes.
So we're back again for the Polk State College Madden Championship. Once again, Amon Green, the head coach, esports head coach at Lakeland University.
Yes.
In Wisconsin. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rules here. We'll take a look at the rules here. All Madden head-to-head, AG. Current NFL rosters, 5-minute quarters, single elimination format, and the all-important 24-point mercy rule. You know all about that. Get off the sticks.
He's still giving the 3 points, huh? Yeah. If I remember back in the day, it was 21-point rule, and the system got reset, or the power got yanked out of the wall. But I guess we're giving the new generation 3 more points to try to get on the board, huh?
All right, absolutely. Let's take a look at the prizes here. $500 or $400, excuse me, $400 guaranteed. We have 4 PS4 players who will have 2 semifinals on a championship in PS4, 1 Xbox championship game. So a total of 4 games today. PS4 first place gets $150. Second place gets $50. Xbox One, same deal. $150 for first place. Second place gets $50. Let's take a look at the bracket. We'll start with the PlayStation 4 side here, and there we go. We'll start on the left-hand side of the bracket. The first semifinal will be TD Boy against Mark St. Fort, or M. St. Fort. You might remember that name if you saw it on Twitch or on Black News Channel back in July or August when we ran the event. He won the NBA 2K event. Now he's back for more. He's trying to get greedy and eat with this Madden championship for Polk State College, AG.
Hey, man, he's a competitor. He's a coach right now at Lake Wales down in Florida, and he's actually already crossed paths with Ryan before. So they have a little rivalry going on, but it's fun, and it's competitive, and hopefully we can see a good match here today.
All right, speaking of matchups, go ahead, guys. Lock it up. St. Fort, Ryan, TD Boy, go ahead, guys. Start the game as we dive into this game, this first semifinal here. Beautiful weekend here on Twitch. We're also on YouTube and Facebook, and also on Black News Channel for the re-air, the Polk State College Madden Championship. It'll be Mark St. Fort at the top, actually right below AG, and then you got TD Boy right below Mark St. Fort. TD Boy playing with the Texans, Mark St. Fort playing with the Niners, AG.
Hey, yeah, I grew up a Niners fan. I grew up in Los Angeles. My dad made me into a Niners fan. That's why Jerry Rice, Roger Craig, Joe Montana, Bill Walsh was the head coach. They were winning those Super Bowls against Cincinnati, and Denver Broncos was putting on them. So I'm kind of leaning as a fan as the 49ers, but I know that when you have a good user, it doesn't matter if it's the Texans or the 49ers. I believe it's going to be a hell of a match.
All right, here it is. Time to lock it up and lock in here. First kickoff of the day. Polk State College here. Let's go. AG, Amon Green, two-time national champ. Also Packers Hall of Famer, 10,000 yards rushing in the National Football League. My guy AG. It'll be the Texans with the ball first. TD boy. That means a heavy dose of Deshaun Watson and crew with the Texans. AG.
Yeah, and right now in the Madden world and in actual sports, we see, or I say traditional football, we see the quarterback position changing. So a guy like Deshaun Watson and Pat Mahomes, those guys have done, Russell Wilson have changed the game, the Madden game, and how defenses defend them and try to stop them because they're so versatile. Lamar Jackson, the cover athlete for this year's Madden 21, they've basically made Madden and EA put in different code to try to stop them or make them, a person that is dynamic, where you could throw the ball and run, complete passes, no matter what position your body's in. As we've seen with Pat Mahomes and his trick throws, his no-look throws, and Deshaun Watson able to scramble around that pocket, stay behind the line of scrimmage, and make that defense force them into a turnover, which is very tough when you have a dynamic quarterback like Deshaun Watson.
We go first play from scrimmage. Watson takes it to Lamar Miller, goes out, got a receiver to the right-hand side. You see what's completion out there. About 2 yards out there.
Yeah, already, like I said, getting outside that pocket is a big thing. But what I know with good Madden players defensively, you can do quarterback contain, which is usually the RB button, and hitting the left stick or the right stick going left or right, and be able to keep that pocket solid. But if you don't, you'll see a lot of Deshaun going outside left pocket or outside right pocket, completing passes similar to that. And the biggest thing when you scramble outside the pocket, make sure you know where your receivers are, so you know where to go just in case you're in trouble.
All right, you see the X factor on there. See who's going to try to get it to. You got those plethora of receivers with the 2nd and 4. Watson in the gun. Once again, touched out to the right. This time taken down. I believe that was D4, the former Auburn Tiger right there. AG.
Good job by defense there by Mark. You got D4 on one side, you got Butler in the middle, you got Boza on the other side. So that's what makes the San Francisco defense here on Madden 20 and 21. They're dangerous. They're hard to run against, and they're definitely sometimes hard to pass against because when you have a starting quarterback, you want to spread that pocket out, but they won't let you get to the outside.
3rd down and 11 here for TD boy. Second here, man. Definitely wants to pick up the first down. Cutting back, rolls out. Behind him, see a bit of pass. Gain the ball with nice. To about the 46. I think that'll work there.
Yeah, Ryan is looking good right now. I say he's being very patient because he was forced to stay in the pocket, but was able to scramble last second, and then also last second find the open receiver. Because he was about to take off on him, but he found his open receiver to get the first down to keep the ball rolling.
TD, not Aaron Rodgers, but Brett Favre. You know what they used to tell you, man, don't throw across your body and across the middle of the field. He threw it behind him.
Right, and a guy that didn't listen to none of the coaching. He just did his own thing. And we could see him being a Hall of Famer. It all worked out at the end.
Absolutely. Now you got to play with 2 Hall of Fame quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers definitely going into the Hall of Fame. Both of those guys. How many MVPs between those guys? What, 3? I think Aaron won 4, right? Aaron won how many? A couple, and Brett won a couple, right?
Yeah, I think so. Around 4 or 5 between the 2 of them.
Sure.
But 2 different quarterbacks, 2 different quarterback styles, I'll say. But both leaders in their own right. So like I said, 2 different styles. Brett was a recluse. He was a loose cannon, but he was a gamer. He loved to play and he loved to have fun, regardless of where we were at the game. And Aaron himself, he is more of a technician, more of a doctor or a sniper from FPS, where he is definitely going to hit his target. And if he doesn't hit his target, nobody else is going to get the target. He's going to throw that ball away or take a sack and be smart with the ball.
Well, speaking of having fun, you were just talking about, Your boy, Brett Favre, having fun. How about Mark St. Ford having fun right now on defense? With another sack, 3rd down and 17, long situation here. Shot in the gun. Oh, and it's picked off. Is that Sean? It is. 25. Does he have enough juice to get to the house? He will.
We still got them skeets. See, we got them skeets. We got them skeets. We get a little long in the tooth, but we made that to the end zone.
And he was hit his head on the goalpost.
Hit his head, busted wide open on the goalpost, son. That's what he did. So, right there, as I talked about the 49ers defense, they have such a run-heavy stopping defense with Buffalo, with Bosa in the middle. Good linebacker pull behind them, but when you're able to force a team in that situation where they got to avoid a lot of 3rd and longs, then eventually, just like in Vegas, that's your slot's going to win. You're going to get that turnover to happen, and that's what we saw right there with Mark forcing Ryan to
second possession here on the kickoff.
Let's go.
Down 7-0. Second possession, still plenty of time. Got to make something happen here. Shake off a pick 6. You know, as we like to say with the defensive backs, you have to have a short memory. Deshaun Watson needs to have a short memory right here.
Yeah, you have to. You got to realize what's good again. Turnovers happen, and you got to keep playing.
Oh, nice move. Got a block.
That took me back to Nebraska days when Tommy Frazier pulled that ball over my gut and take it down the field. And just took it to the house. Good job, patience, reading the end, and of course in that defense to make a decision on if they're going to tackle the running back or the quarterback.
Absolutely, I remember Tommy and those guys. 1997, playing against my home state Tennessee Volunteers and Peyton Manning. I ripped them up pretty good, man. I was not happy with you.
Well, at that time, it was me and Scott. Yeah, that was Frosty, the head coach at Nebraska. Now, that was that game. I and Scott did a very good job doing our game. It was nothing personal. We didn't know you. There was a lot of guys on that field. There's a lot of guys on that field that I didn't know, but I knew later. Chad Clifton, Jamal Lewis, a guy by the name of Will Bartholomew. And then
he's from Nashville, absolutely.
Exactly. So it was nothing personal. It was all business.
You're so humble, man. As you stomping on somebody's face with a hard nail, dude. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Let's get it.
2nd down and 6 here. Pick up a 4th here on the run to the left-hand side. If you're a TD boy, this is a bit important drive here. Late stages of the first quarter, you got to get some offense going and try to get some points on the board because St. Fort's already got 3 of these up to test the ball.
Yeah, let's get set.
Yeah, but I say the key thing here is no time to panic. Do what you just said. Try to get points on the board and make this game even now. Because right now, if he doesn't score here, it can be a little tough to find. Because we know Madden, that clock is not
and there's another one at the rollout. And once again, another bad decision there, AC. Between Mahomes and Monty's young quarterback, your boy Brett Favre throwing across their body. You cannot make a living throwing across the body or across the middle of the field.
I say, yeah, you can't, but when you had, previous drive, he had that play open where he scrambled out. I think this time it was less receivers to his advantage to that side of the field, because last time he did it, he had the underneath receiver, he had 2 over-the-top receivers, and now he had 1 less receiver, so 1 less option, and so he still tried to force it in there, and that's where as a quarterback and as a player, man, you cannot force them passes, because when you you pay for it.
I saw that defensive back last time. You're right, he had more room. This time he's still number 29 is right there lurking in that whole area there for the Niners. 2nd down and 8 here. Actually 6, within about 4 yards in the first play for Mark St. Ford. See what he's going to do with his offense. I think a lot of run heavy, right? That's what San Fran does in real life.
That's what they do in real life. And run heavy in his position, and if he could get points on the board, if it's a field goal or a touchdown, run heavy. Here we go. It's a good offensive mindset, because then what you do is you drain that clock down, run that clock down for almost 10 0 seconds before the next possession, because when you know you're picking up 5 yards a clip, that's a first down every other play. So that would be a good mindset to stay there.
He'll toss sweep to the right-hand side with Mostert. The gain of, I was going to give him maybe a half a yard, actually no gain. It'll be 3rd down and 4 as we come to the close here of the first quarter. Start of the second quarter here for the Polk State College Madden Championship here.
Here we go.
Presented by CeeLo. The folks there at Polk State College. Melvin Thompson doing some good things at Polk State. The administration out there, guy that we worked with to bring you here the Polk State College Madden Championship. And there's the first down of the ball game for St. Fort.
Yeah, he's doing a great job right now. He's being patient, getting in the run sets that he needs to be if it's quarterback under center.
Here we go.
Shotgun. Right now, that offensive line, this is where the defensive line, big guys that know.
21. Here we go. Hey.
First down and 10. Jimmy G in the gun. Got trips to the left. Back off to the right. Looking to the right. Oh, and he got them. Got the corner out right there to Kittle. I saw Kittle on the back-hand side and trips to the left. Kittle back on the backside there, and most of them out to the right-hand side as well. A nice completion right over J.J. Watt.
Yeah, I was worried for a second until I noticed who that was. That was J.J. Watt in the hard flat, in the soft flat there, and he's a defensive end. So that was a linebacker, maybe a defensive end. That would have been an interception. But with him being a D lineman, we know he's a dynamic player, but being 10 yards off the ball, that's just not his world, and he wasn't able to get the interception there.
Another run up the gut this time. Coleman picks up about 9 right there. Here come the Niners, man. They get you with those passes to Kittle and Debo, and then they run it with Coleman, Mostert, and that stable of running backs they have out there in San Fran.
Right. So right now, Ryan, he wants to think, I want to stop him from even getting in the field. He's already in field goal range, but if I can block it once he gets to that position, if not, no score. And then Mark is thinking touchdown or field goal here in this season when the plays are coming.
The left-hand side. Ooh, nice move there, and gets into the only tight ropes it in, and just gets in for the score. And just like that, it's a 2-score game. St. Fort looking saintly right now, AG.
Yeah, so Mark took the option, as I mentioned. He got the touchdown. And so now Ryan's mindset is, okay, still got a lot of time. Like the time is his friend right now, but coming out of halftime, it will not be. But right now, biggest focus is get the ball in the end zone. And even if he could get 3, it's something to get the team going, get in that flow of play calling and offense getting the ball downfield.
72-yard drive there, 73 yards there on the drive for Mark St. Forrest. So he's got a pick 6 and a nice touchdown run from near the red zone area there. You got Mostert, you got Coleman and those guys, man. Matt Breida as well doing good things for the virtual 49ers with Mark St. Forrest.
Yeah, right now you got everything that you want going for yourself, offensively, defensively. Mark has that going right now. You got offense putting points on the board, defense helped out as well, but then creating 2 turnovers, because that was something big. You know, me being on the traditional side of it, getting turnovers, having 1 or 2 in the first half or in the game itself was huge, because then we know we had the momentum in the game.
Hands it off. Lamar Miller picks up about 14 there. Nice little rush. Moves the sticks for TD Boy. Look, we talk about it. It's still early, AG. It's still almost 3 minutes left, over 3 minutes left in the second quarter of the first half here. But he's down by 2 scores.
Right.
He has to put points on the board here. Field goal or touchdown, or it's pretty much Katie bar the door. It's over.
Is that you saying that, Katie Bar? I forgot about that. But, yeah, it is something that he does have to get points on the board, no matter which they are. If it's 7, touchdown and an extra point, or a field goal helps, because I say you get in the rhythm, you get comfortable, and you kind of get in the flow in the game, and that's what you want. You want to go out here in these competitions. They play, both of them have played. They're veterans in tournaments. They've done, Mark has organized his own tournaments and also competed in them. Ryan as well. So they know how it feels to be down points. They know how it feels to be up, and that the game is not determined until it's over. So right now for Ryan, his mindset is get the ball down past the 50, at least get in field goal range. At worst case scenario, best case scenario, get the ball in the end zone and have 7 points. And then we forgot, I can't remember who got the ball for a kickoff, but if he didn't get the ball, that means he could have, hopefully, the daily double, get the ball at halftime too, out of him.
Absolutely good stuff there. So you look at it, 14-0, but here come the Texans near midfield. Lamar Miller and those guys, 2nd down and 10 coming up. Got to have it drive here for TD Boy, and preferably, AG, if he can score and not leave a lot of time left for St. Fort, because St. Fort's going to get the ball to start the second half. We want to watch out for that daily double, too.
Yeah, you want to make sure you use every second of that clock. So right now, in my opinion, I'll let this clock go to 2-minute warning, don't even snap it, and then maximize every snap from the clock management side of it, because there's option in the game. You can switch it to fast clock, or normal clock tempo. But you can't do that in competition, obviously, but you want to do it yourself. You can do it once that ball is set, and you take your time when that clock is running in your favor to make sure you take advantage of the full clock to do not give the opponent a chance to get the ball back for another possession.
Well, here we go. 2-minute warning here, first half, first semifinal game. Polk State College Madden Championship here. Larry Ridley, Amon Green on the call. Oh, watch out coming off the right-hand side, the left-hand side of the defense, and there's D Ford once again. Now multiple sacks in this game, AG.
Yeah, we're just seeing right now Ryan knowing the situation, but don't lose awareness of who you have at quarterback. You got to watch Deshaun Watson, that is a scrambling quarterback. Yes, sit back there, read your where you're going to take the ball, but eventually get out, get the scrambling going. Because I do the same thing when I play Madden. I can play with Russell, I can play with Pat Mahomes, or even Deshaun, and forget I have a scrambling quarterback that I can then stretch the pocket after 2 or 3 seconds go by, and the receiver is not open yet.
Yeah, tough job right there. Tried to, run the screen pass, but a good job by Buckner sniffing it out. So there's a punt, and this is the worst case scenario for TD Boyle. Giving the ball back to St. Fort. Nice move there. Taken down around the 40, so he's going to be about 60 yards from a touchdown. And here's that scenario we talked about here, an opportunity for St. Fort to double up.
So right now, Ryan, best case scenario, hold him to 3. Don't let him get another touchdown because you get that extra you get that point here, and then coming out of half, it's really a tough hill to climb up. So right now, defensively, just hold him to 3.
He could be looking at the possibility where he'll literally have one possession for his life to stay in this competition. If St. Fort scores here and then scores right coming out of halftime, even if it's just a field goal on one of these, that's 24. And then you have your one possession there. So not looking too far ahead, but that's what he's staring right now.
Well, shoot, I know for myself, and as Ryan's he's a traditional athlete, man. He might be an underdog like me. I like to play from behind. I guess you got to get a few points behind to get that moxie, get that adrenaline going, and get the points on the board and start making big plays for yourself.
You like to play from behind, huh?
Oh, yeah. I like when people count me out. That's what I like.
Well, that's good from a motivational standpoint, but there's nothing wrong with front running too. That means you've done your business and your work early too.
Yeah, that's where you plan for it. That's what you do practice for. But sometimes it don't work out. You never know what the game how it goes once the ball's kicked out.
Oh, he hit it right over the linebacker's head, man, on that little skinny post there. Good throw and a good catch there by St. Fort. So under a minute to play, near the red zone. St. Fort on the move, AG.
Yeah, so right now, 54 seconds, 29-yard line, in field goal range. So 2 options: score, go for 3, or get the 3. But be smart, no turnover. Run or short pass here would be in my options.
54 seconds to play here, first half. This is the first semifinal of the Polk State College Madden Championship here. Larry Ridley, SMY TV. Amon Green, Packers Hall of Famer. And there's a guy that might be heading to the Hall of Fame. George Kittle, the former Iowa Hawkeye. Oh, man, he's putting a little sauce on that thing. He is heating up St. Fort with a 3-touchdown advantage. Now, this thing is officially getting out of hand here, AG.
Right, well, for Kittle, in real life, he's already went to the Bank Hall of Fame because he just got a new contract, got paid. So that's
highest paid tight end in history of the National Football.
What's that, about $91 million, $92 million contract?
It was like, 85, 90, something like that, yeah.
Right, so right there on that play, though, that's where the matchup. I know this is something Mike McCarthy used to talk about. Find the matchup on the field. Find a matchup that we can win. So that formation was set strong, mostly to the left. All the receivers were to the left side of the field. So not saying it was the strong side, but it was the heavy side of players. And then that weak side, all they had was Kettle, a safety, and a corner. And that corner stayed in the flat. I believe it was cover 2. So when he ran that corner route, there was really no help for the safety to get over the top or get in front of Kettle and being the receiver that he is.
Got a receiver across the middle. I believe that was that Steele? No, it was not Steele. Reception there was Watson. He's completed like 4 or 5 passes there, but he's also completed one to the other team for a pick 6 and 3 or 4 sacks. That's been the story of this ball game here. Under 20 seconds to play. I was thinking here, do not turn the ball over, but maybe if you can get a field goal on the board, call a timeout, and get about another 15 yards, kick a long, 55, 60-yard field goal, and maybe he's got a an opportunity here, AG.
Right, I agree. Like I said, just any points counts because then you get a little bit of confidence, a little bit of hope of what can turn around because we still have a whole nother half of football left.
But at some point, he's going to have to stop St. Fort. St. Fort's offense, he's going to have to, buckle up and bow his neck on defense. And then his offense has got to go to work. He's going to have to score every time he gets the ball if he wants to get a comeback here. He's probably going to have about 3 or 4 possessions left after this game, after this half.
And just say, think about for the second half of the line. You know that Mark is coming out, run heavy. So start messing around with defenses that he know has a heavy front. Go with a 46, a 44, where you got a lot of the offensive linemen covered up by D linemen. And then those D linemen will suck up the O linemen, let your linebackers and DBs make plays. Or I've seen some players do online, have a fast defense. Go into a 3-3, a 2-3-6, where you have mostly DBs on the field, and you got a lot of speed that could get in that backfield quicker, usually than linebackers.
Watson back in the gun trips, looking deep. That's going to be a tough one there, way out of bounds there. I'll see what he was trying to do. Maybe instead of trying to go deep, try to get about 10 to 12 yards and kick that field goal because you're probably not going to score. The likelihood on a Hail Mary here. What do you think here on his options? And
he has 4 seconds. He has enough time to get the ball on a quick
not now.
out.
He did it 9 seconds, but not now.
You could. I've done it. I've done a quick out, get out of bounds. Yeah, a tick left.
Yeah, but you can only pick up maybe 5 yards. But that's all he really needs.
That's all he needs, right?
He can kick the field goal here. What does he do?
Could have.
Yeah, 57 yards. You can kick that.
He could have. He's trying to.
Oh, and the time's going to run out. No. You could have scored, AG. No.
You okay, Larry?
What happened?
Okay?
He had the ball at the 40.
You sound like you had a puppy running away from the house.
No, I want to help the guys out. And it's like,
yeah,
you had it. No. Maybe at 9 seconds you hit the little 5-yard out, and try to,
We got a lag or we got a miss hit on the button.
Yeah.
But that ball just went directly out of bounds. So giving Mark good field position here on the kickoff. That sometimes happens. Sometimes it's a lag thing. Sometimes it's a button thing.
Yeah, so he'll get the ball at 40.
Right, but it's Madden. It happens. It's video games. It's happening.
Sometimes Madden is good to you, AG, and sometimes it's not. And right now has not been good to TD Boy. As we get Coleman off the left-hand side, give him about 9.5. There'll be second of the short one.
Yeah, so right now, like I said, you got to mess around. Ryan has to mess around with his defenses and find the front that's going to slow down his run. And when I mean slow down, not 5-6 yards of pop. We're talking about 1 to 2, 3 or negative to keep that where you got to force Mark to throw the ball. And right now, he's getting in there, so you got to find that set too, because this is the 3rd time he's run this play. Last time it was a touchdown and kill. So now find that play recognition, find that formation recognition. When he sees a certain formation, he's like, oh no, I know what's coming my way. He's already ran this, and get down, pick the defense that he needs to adjust to stop it.
How does Kittle get open on all these corner routes and deep outs? I mean, it's pretty much the only routes that he runs. He's always open there, man. It's crazy. Shout out to Drummer Boy, Yugar Esports. What up, Yugi? And a couple other folks in the chat, man. We really appreciate you guys watching this Polk State College Madden Championship. Go ahead, AG.
So basically, the facts of why Kittle's getting open, one is man-to-man sometime, and then that cover 2, and that cover 2 is where that corner is in a soft flat to hard flat, so he has the flat. He doesn't have the corner area to cover, so that's why he gets open, and he has that ability to beat most players.
18 to 22 yards down. Oh! Almost off of Kittle's hand until the Texans were defensive back there for an interception, but not able to corral it. So St. Fort will keep the ball there. But you were talking about a cover 2. Yeah, absolutely. 18 to 22 yards, 18 to 21 yards. You got that corner route. That's where you want to kind of drop it in the bucket and hit it there. Middle of the field and corner routes, that's exactly how I would attack cover 2 because he's giving it to you. Middle of the field is open right there, Adrian.
Exactly. And now he's taking advantage of knowing that he's playing the chess game with Ryan right now, so he's going back and forth. Ryan is trying to find that defense to stop him if he's blitzing, if he's man-to-man, if he's zero coverage. And right now, Mark is ahead of the game. He's able to run plays, mix them up to where he's picking up yardage on plays, because that was a blitz play, but it got blocked up, and all the defenders got sucked up by the offensive line for the 49ers.
At some point, he's going to have to come out of the cover 2. You're going to have to do some run-heavy stuff, and you just have to man up. It's the only chance you got, because right now, these sweeps and these tosses and these long stretches to Mostert, Coleman, Breida and those guys, and Kittle on those corner routes. He's killing them right now. And we have a 28-0 lead here, AG. Last possession for TD Boy. If he doesn't score here, he needs a touchdown. A field goal won't do it. It'll be game over.
Yeah, it's just one of those situations where when you get down heavy in Madden, or you're just heavy in any game, you got to have a game plan for it. When you're down, when you're up.
Well, everybody's got a plan until they get hit in the face, is what Tyson said, right?
Exactly. You got to have that game plan. How you going to get back up? How you going to slowly get points on the board? And when we saw that happen to Ryan, you saw him just kind of, in some situation, offensively, he stayed in rhythm, but defensively couldn't really find nothing to slow down Mark's offense in that 49er run game, mixed in with the pass game when he needed to. So Mark only passed when he needed to, but most of the time he was running the ball.
Watson takes off. Got a first down, slides, very smart there, picks up the first down. First play, not bad. A little momentum heading into this gotta have it drive, a really gotta have it drive where it's game over.
Yeah, serious gotta have it drive. So as Mike McCarthy would say, just stack good plays and good days on top of one. So that was a good play there. Let's stack up another good play coming up here.
First down and 10 here. Third quarter, under 3 minutes to play here. Polk State College Madden Championship. Larry with the SNY TV. AG, the Packers Hall of Famer. He got a receiver across the middle of the field. And their skills makes a man miss. Oh, and he's into St. Fort's territory right there.
There we got Fuller. The speedy receiver there. Who's going to be the number one guy now because Hopkins is over in Arizona, which still boggles my mind. Why he's a Cardinal now, but that's business. That's the NFL business. But Fuller is still a good receiver, fast, young receiver that they have, making a big catch over the middle for them right now. And he's getting the ball moving now. Ryan is getting in the rhythm, so hopefully he's a fighter right now. He don't want to be giving up the game right now. Almost did right there.
Almost batted it down. If he could have just picked that one off. You were talking about Will Fuller, a former Virginia Tech Hokie. Is it Will Fuller the fourth or the fifth? I know it's one of those two, right? Because it's not the second or the third. It's like the fourth or the fifth.
I believe it's the fourth.
Yes, I think you're right.
I believe Will Fuller the fourth.
Yeah.
So right now, Ryan's trying to stay alive. Got what he needs. Got the receivers to his side. Smart play getting out of bounds there.
Watson taking off on the right-hand side. Third down and 4, AG.
Yeah, you just got to get more, dynamic when calling the play. So he's done this play most of the game. Let's flip it to the other side. Because once you start running the certain plays over and over again, your defender, the guy you're going against, is going to memorize those plays.
Oh, here comes the blitz right up the gut, and Deshaun is taken down there. Double A gap blitz right there. Didn't have enough time to make any decisions. 4th and 12 coming up, AG.
Right, and that's something as a player, Madden player, you got to read that. Even though that they might be faking the blitz, prepare for it. So he didn't prepare for it by adjusting his offensive line, just letting it go, just taking the chance of, they're not blitzing, but even if they're not going to do, he's not going to do it a whole lot. Just find that one receiver that's going to be your quick route so you can get the ball out and not take the sack.
Absolutely. Paul, nice to have you back, man. Yes, we're back streaming. We've got a lot of these colleges and other events. We got another big event coming up in 2 weeks, the GamerCon. That'll be open to the public at large nationwide. And I believe that's it. 4th and 12 did not convert it. GG's in the chat. Hand claps right here on the set. And it's Mark St. Fort moving forward here. AG. Dominant performance there by Mr. St. Fort. Last time we saw him, he was in the barber's chair when we were doing the testing on the Zoom and stuff.
Okay.
He looks fresh like a Skittle.
He was getting cleaned up. I'm feeling good. So he was feeling good from the time he came out the chair till he got that controller in his hand and was able to get in his game quick, obviously with Ryan and the pick six early. But then once he got the ball offensively, he was able to get into his rhythm, running the ball, taking advantage of that 49ers roster where they have run-heavy offensive line, running backs, Breida and Coleman to do that. And then Garoppolo, a guy that when the receiver is there and he's open and he's a guy like Kettle, that doesn't matter if there's a guy on him or not, get it to him. Because a lot of people, when you play against a 49er team, you're gonna run in that. You're gonna try to run, put 8-9 guys in the box, and that leaves somewhere like a mismatch somewhere in your advantage with Kettle, with the receivers that you have to get open and make big plays. And we saw Kettle have a couple of big catches and a touchdown to help that team get the victory and Mark to go to the next round.
We never even saw Godwin or Deebo Samuel, as you
Correct.
saw Mark St. Fort moving on to the championship game. He'll get the winner of Vlogs official and Breezy. Larry Ridley here. He is Amon Green, two-time national champ at Nebraska. The Cornhuskers out there in Lincoln. Also, Packers Hall of Famer, all-time leading rusher for the Packers, and currently now, which he's most probably proud of, he's the
Yeah.
head coach of the esports program at Lakeland University. I'm Larry Ridley. We'll come back with much more. I got the second semifinal for Xbox and the championship of PlayStation, or second semifinal of PlayStation and the Xbox championship coming up here from Polk State College, the Madden championship. We'll come back with more after this quick timeout from our sponsors. Here's a message from Lucid Sound, Rap Snacks, and Daily Alienware and Dell.
In uncertain times, you want solutions. Polk State College offers more than 60 degrees and workforce certification programs. Flexible in-person, online, and hybrid courses allow you to attend no matter where you live in Polk County. At a fraction of the cost of a state university or private institution, Polk State College provides a quality, affordable, higher education solution for changing times. Stay on track to your education and career goals at Polk State. Visit polk.edu. In uncertain times, you want solutions. Polk State College offers more than 60 degrees and workforce certification programs. Flexible, in-person, online, and hybrid courses allow you to attend no matter where you live in Polk County. At a fraction of the cost of a state university or private institution, Polk State College provides a quality, affordable, higher education solution for changing times. Stay on track to your education and career goals at Polk State. Visit polk.edu.
All right, we're back here, Polk State College Madden Championship, the multi-campus institution down in the Central Florida area, Lakeland, Winter Haven, Bartow, Lake Wales. Also, can't forget about the Student Activities Leadership Office as well. That would be known as SALO. Shout out to Melvin Thompson and the good folks there at Polk State College Madden Championship. Some 20,000 students across this college campus here, multi-campus institution down in Central Florida. All right, let's come in here, Larry Ridley. Madden NFL, SNY TV mainly, NBC Sports, a little NBA 2K League. Also, the Packers Hall of Famer, running back Amon Green, current esports coach at Lakeland University. Amon, it's semifinals number 2. You ready to go?
Yeah, I'm ready to go, man. The first game, Ryan and Mark, head to head, and Mark got gaining advantage right away with the first pick 6. So now here we got my man Trey and V Logs here about to tee off with another Texans user in terms of V Logs, and Trey using the Seattle Seahawks, the team that drafted me into the league. But as we know today, they got a guy by the name of Russell Wilson, who's at the helm, who's at the quarterback position, and he's been that quarterback that's been changing the game, like Pat Mahomes, like Lamar Jackson. And that's why Madden today is Madden today, where you got these quarterbacks that got these, as we say, power-ups or what have you. They get in a zone when they complete a pass or juke somebody. And so Russell is one of them guys that you let him get hot, it's going to be tough to stop him, as we saw in the last game for Mark and his 49ers run game.
Yeah, you look at those, those superstar abilities and things of that nature, the X factors, with these quarterbacks and their arms and their feet and everything that they can do with all those attributes. Let's take a look at the bracket here. We'll take a look at the bracket real quickly. This is the second semifinal. It'll be V-Logs official against Breezy here, the second semifinal. The winner moves on to the championship game against Mark St. Ford. All right, guys, let's go ahead and lock it up. Go ahead and start Breezy and V-Logs official, or Vlogs official. Let's go ahead and start this game. You can see Breezy up at the top. He's got the dreads there, rocking out right there. And V-Logs, or Vlogs official, with the Texans. And yes, it's going to be Hawks against the Texans here. And Vlogs is playing with the Texans. Breezy at the top of the screen. He's going to be the home team with the 12th man and the Seahawks there, where AG got his start at.
Yeah, for sure.
In 1998. Is that right, AG?
Now you made it sound old, 1998. Whoa. But yeah, you're right. It was the Seahawks. I was a 3rd round pick, man, and was able to, make my time in there with the Seahawks useful and valuable, and got me to the Green Bay Packers, where I became a starting player. And
he's got a receiver.
DK Metcalf, the superhero wide receiver.
Toddy.
We got the ultimate superhero wide receiver DK Metcalf off the jump. Before we could stop, we could finish the intro.
Man, we couldn't even talk. First play of the game from scrimmage, and he went deep. Deep down the field behind everybody.
Yeah, Breezy.
How about that?
Yeah, Breezy said, "Hey, y'all keep talking. I'm gonna keep playing Madden." That's what he just said right there. So right now, Breezy wakes up V-Logs. Woke us all up, really, with that first right there coming out of the chat. And as we know, with DK Metcalf being a big physical receiver, when you have players like this in the traditional sense, but then when they get created into the Madden game, they're special players. And between himself and then a guy by the name of Julio Jones, who I know from DBs, they call him Debo, another big receiver that has a lot of speed, but as a guy we know last year from the Kansas City Chiefs, the Cheetah, Tyreek Hill, was a guy that broke Madden last year. Everybody was using him, but we saw right there Breezy take advantage of DK Metcalf for the first touchdown of the game.
Oh, yes, great stuff. I believe 79 yards on that deep bomb to DK Metcalf. Remember the coming out party, the picture that he had after his Ole Miss days in the weight room, and then the 40 at the combine, 4-3.
Yoked up, shredded, everything. Pete Carroll was like trying to take his shirt. He actually took his shirt off, and he probably said, "You could put that on, young man. You got that." I'd be like, "You got that." Yeah. But,
so bombs right off the, from the shoot right there from your boy Breezy, aka well, I guess his name is Grown Simba. I was telling him, do you have a grown Nala beside you? And he said, yeah, actually do.
I like that. But for V-Logs, look, it's early in the game. It's just the first part of Madden. He's just getting this thing started. So for him, he has to get the ball going. Right now, he just getting pushed to a 3-and-out right now, but still a lot of football left, even though we got woke up by that big pass over the top. Now just let things settle. Then he can slowly get into this game offensively and defensively, see how he uses the Texans from when Ryan in the first game.
I was going to say I was a little surprised by the punt there, the 3-and-out. Typically in Madden, in these championships that we've done for years,
right.
AG. But these guys, they go for it all the time, competitive Madden. But you could tell maybe because that bomb was dropped on him on the first play of the game, he's like, I'm not going to give up a cheap one. I got to make him at least drive the length of the field, right?
Right. Either, don't give him a cheap one, or you know what, let me put him in that field position to see if it changes over, then I can stop him and then take advantage of that, in my favor next offensive possession.
Procise bounces around and picks up about 3 there, AG. First run we've seen from Breezy.
Yeah, last year you could put in beast mode when he came back to the roster for the playoff. This time you don't have that option. But I love the neon. What's that, neon green jerseys? I wish I had those. Action. That's what they call it. I knew it had a special name. I wish I had the action green jersey when I was a Seahawk. We got the old school silver helmets.
Yep.
A hawk on the side, which is always good to see every blue moon for when they do the throwback games.
Well, I think you can call up the Seahawks and order one. I mean, you did play for them.
Yeah, I could do that.
Get one.
Oh, big JJY in for the sack. Lucky it was no fumble there, but yeah, I think I could do it. I still know the training. The head equipment guy, EK. He goes by the name of EK. He's still there. I saw him a couple years ago. Then did a Madden tournament, did a Madden event with our man Greg Zion from Pro vs. GI Joes, and ran into EK. We gave him a big old hug. Because I was a pup when I got in the league, along with him, before he took over as the head equipment manager for the Seahawks.
Oh, what a diving catch and a dot, and it's completed to the receiver. Yeah, it does pick up the first down. Great throw. Not a lot of space to get it in there, but he did.
And that was on 4th down, as we know. Because in Madden tournaments, online or in person, you want to take advantage. It's always 4-down territory. And so you want to take advantage of every snap that you can get, because you never know when you're going to get another snap.
Yes, sir. I believe, was that Josh Gordon on that catch? That was Lockett there. But I think it was Josh Gordon. Yeah, it was number 10, right? I believe that was Josh Gordon on that.
That was, Josh on that last one. Big pickup right there, first down to 83.
Yep. So, Breezy, once again, on the move here. May have some momentum and the winds behind his sails here. Picking up that 4th down there. Russell takes off. Got a receiver on that corner route. Did he one-handed?
Nice. He might have one-handed that ball, but when you score at any part of the game, when you're the first to score, you get a lot of that nervousness, a lot of that anxiety gets shaken off. But when you score like he did, that really takes everything where you, bam, I'm in the game, and now he's already in his flow of calling his offensive plays right now and getting the ball down the field.
Was not one-handed, just great grab there with both of those hands. You got those tight ends there, the other Wilson as well in that tight end group. Got a receiver across the middle. Oh, and that's picked off. And talking about a big play and needing to make something happen.
Huge.
And it's Vlog's official.
That's what you want.
With the pick in the end zone.
Yeah, that is what you want from Vlogs right there. Bend but don't break. Even the first one was pretty, caught everybody off guard. But that second one where you actually, the team was driving, but you stay consistent. And when we say bend but don't break defense, make your plays when you can. If you can't stop them, flush it, go to the next play, and eventually you'll be in the right position to take advantage of a bad pass, and that's what we saw right there with Wallace getting the interception in the end zone.
Breezy looking once again for DK Metcalf on his picked off in the end zone by Vlogs official. So Vlogs official, bottom screen right there. Breezy at the top. Vlogs with the ball, gets it out into the flat. Probably even if he catches it, lost the yard. So 3rd down and 9 coming up here for Vlogs official. Hasn't been able to move the ball a lot here in his second possession here. It's been stifled on offense. He's got to find a way to move the ball here, AG.
Yeah, it's tough when you got, I believe that's Clowney off the edge for the Seahawks right now. We know his speed and what he can do with the ball, and there's an interception right there for Trey and Breezy, and it's like he's going to take it to the house for a touchdown.
That is the old 37. Larry Ridley had that number back in the day at Middle Tennessee. Wasn't that good? But Breezy show looks good right now. And it's been Breeze so far, no pun intended, AG.
Exactly. I was trying to break down the offensive game plan right there and then get an interception. So we see Breezy, again, get a point, play smart on defense, have the defense a set if we went from a cover 1 to a cover 2, make sure you're rotating. And sometimes that throws an offensive play caller off, trying to read that defense. And as we saw, forced them into a turnover and got the daily double, got a pick 6 on top of it.
Now here's Will Fuller with the Texans returning that kick. Starting to get, a little lopsided here.
A little dicey already.
A little dicey, absolutely. Not going to say this is got to have it, but this is, you better not give it back in 3 downs.
Yeah, so
can't have a 3 and out here.
I say the first quarter of any Madden game is the only quarter where you can say time is on your side. That's it. First quarter. After that, second, third, fourth quarter, time is against you. So this, even though you got 32 seconds and counting, 16 seconds and counting to go, you want to take advantage of what you can get down here in the first quarter. But then second quarter again, try not to make a whole lot of mistakes, because Madden, regardless of the competitive play, high or low or medium, when you make turnovers, you make it hard for yourself to get that ball in the end zone and hard for yourself to get a victory.
Start of the second quarter here. Second semifinal of the Polk State College Madden Championship here on Larry Ridley, SNY TV. Amon Green, Packers Hall of Famer. Here comes the pressure off the right-hand side, and he's taken down. AG, break it down for us. I saw your boy, Clowney, have the star underneath him. What does that signify?
So right there, that's his superstar factor. It's lit up since that first pressure he put on Deshaun Watson early in the first quarter. Ignited that. Once that is ignited, then anything he do from there, the player is in the zone. And we see right now Breezy is in the zone with another pick. Got tackled, no pick six on top of that, but he is playing a defense right now.
Oh, what a catch.
He is throwing Jordan off right now.
He threw it into triple coverage. You can't go there, AG, right?
Yeah, that's quarterback at one-on-one, Madden or traditional football. You want to count the field. You want to, at the snap of the ball right here, count where defenders are. It's two to the left, outside the hash, or one on the hash and one outside that. You want to look at that and take advantage of that instead of going somewhere where it's too many guys to try to sneak the ball into. But I know a guy that three people in the area and only one receiver. He's still going to get in there. He's lived down somewhere in Kill, Mississippi.
Kill.
I know one guy that will try to get it in there.
As they call it down there, affectionately, the Kill. Down there in Mississippi, to be Brett Favre with his Wranglers on with the school at Southern Miss. Russell Wilson, dangerous, takes off. We were just talking about Tyler Lockett. He was in the game the previous play, little Wildcat, or I guess we call it Wild Hawk.
Yeah. Kevin Lockett, a guy who I didn't really play against, but we were on obviously different sides of the ball. Same side of the ball, but different universities. And with the K-State, his dad and I played against each other. He was a fantastic receiver there at K-State and played a little bit in the league, but his son is doing an outstanding job for the Seahawks. Absolutely.
Dangerous takes off. Left-hand side, picks up about 4 or 5 there. I guess they gave him 2. Call it second down and 8 there. I thought he had at least 3 there. But
so for Breezy's mindset right now, he has a 2-score lead. Just want to take it yard by yard. No big plays. Don't create mistakes for yourself. Don't give him the turnover. Don't give him no gifts, as I like to call it. No gifts here. Be stingy with the ball. Be stingy with the clock.
Post side's not going to be stingy. Straight up the gut.
There it is. That's what I'm talking about. Big plays. Take advantage when they come. Don't make them happen. That one just happens, and that's what you get. You get a big play like that. Touchdown.
CJ Procise, precisely running it right up the gut right there. Untouched, AG. 21-0. I am sounding the bell. I am sounding the alarm now, AG. It is Katie bar the door time. It's 21-0. Right. This has got to have it, or this game is over.
I know one thing. You have no sympathy for these players playing. You always go hard in the paint on them. I love it. But no, it's still plenty time for V-Logs. It's 2 minutes. You got second quarter, 3.5 minutes to go. There's mistakes be made, but now, like I mentioned before, forget those mistakes. Find your rhythm, get in your flow, because all the thing that counts right now is the next play for V-Logs and his offense and his defense when they're back on the field.
21-0, 3:24 to play here in the second quarter, and we're getting close to that dangerous zone right here. Watson coming off the side, and there he is, taken down again. Oh, another sack.
That's Ziggy Ansah they got from Detroit. The former Lion. I mean, that's a big with Clowney on one end, Ansah on the other side. You got to be aware that's that quarterback contained. That's how that defense was set. So no matter where that quarterback is decided going to move, that defensive end is going to be aware. You know what? I'm not going to let you get out. You can run inside, but I'm not going to let you run outside and take advantage of what Deshaun Watson can do with throwing the ball on the run.
Vlogs looking for. We were just talking about Kenny Stills last game. That was Kenny Stills on the play there. Incomplete. 3rd down and 19 right here, AG. Oh, my gosh, man. And he's going backwards, and he's taken down inside the 5. He's going to have to punt this thing away.
This is a smart thing to do is punt it, let it go.
Punt it, let it go.
If he doesn't, then he's going to end the game a little bit sooner than later. You want to try to fight to the next down. So, yes,
best case scenario, if you're if you're Vlogs official, you're gonna have to score next time you get the ball, or you're going home.
Oh, it's a no mas. You have to keep this game going.
Tyler Lockett running around back there.
Almost had an opportunity there to get it back. But now it's just to play smart defense, flush everything that's already happened up until this point, and make sure Breezy does not score here on this drive coming up.
Looking at Breezy there, top hand corner of your screen there at the very top. He's playing with the Seahawks. He has the lead and the ball, 21-0, 24-point mercy rule or skunk rule, whatever you want to call it. Now, Vlogs official will get the ball at least one possession.
There we go.
Vlogs official gets a sack there.
J.J. Watt. And J.J. Watt superstar factor should be activated as well. That's his second pressure and sack of the game too, so he's also activated. So then that gives Jordan a little bit of incentive to know that if he has great pass coverage, he can get earn a coverage sack from the great defensive end, J.J. Watt.
Second down and about 16 here. Russ in the gun. And he's taking on, he's fumbled, he's picked up. Oh, you can't. It was picked up.
There it is.
But can't.
J.J. Watt's in the zone. That's the second back-to-back play, pressure and sack by Mr. Watt. The old Badger putting that heat on him.
It is. So is Dangerous. He's an old Badger as well. Procise trucks his way, picks up about 6 or 7. It'll be 4th down and 12 coming up here. Interesting here. If you're Breezy, do you think about punting it? You got 3-score lead. You don't want to give him a short field and let him get back, or you like, hey, go ahead and be aggressive. And
I say, like you said, if you want to Katie bar the door, Larry Ridley style, go for it and convert. But for myself, play a little bit smart. You got a 2-3-score lead to put him deep in his side of the field to create that field advantage.
Hasn't been able to do anything on offense. You saw Watt coming around the right-hand side. Russ going to have to get rid of it. Got a receiver. Oh, and it's picked off. Great job. Was that Jonathan Joseph? I believe it was. Takes it down on the right-hand side.
There we go.
Hey, biggest play of the game from Vlogs officially.
Yes, it is. And you don't want, for Breezy, he doesn't want this play to be the match that lights the stem for Vlogs to get back in this game. But it's still wait and see. It's a turnover. He can maybe get 3 points or a touchdown here. We just got to wait and see.
Sean Watson hits his tight end there. Ooh, nice hit on the user hit stick. He picks up about 5 there. So 2nd down and 5, or we'll call it 2nd down and 4 and long, 4.5.
And he got to be careful with the hurry up offense, because that hurry up offense in Madden 20 burns off 9 to 12 seconds when you hit that Y button or that B button to spike the ball. You got to be aware of that, because that 12 seconds is a lot of time when you need it in a situation like this.
Absolutely. 3rd down and 9 here after the big turnover for Vlogs official. It's been a very quiet day so far for Vlogs official with that offense, and the Texans needs to get something going here, get something on the board, and blindsided and taking down a couple of guys with the star and the superstar capabilities there.
Yeah, that's a great play call by Breezy. Always keeping that pressure up. I've played a lot of online matches, Larry, and when I know in certain situations you learn by the second to quarter that if you're playing against that player who is a blitz person, be aware of that. Make sure you count the box, count how many linemen, D linemen they have, how many linebackers are in the gaps, to make sure everybody's covered. Because if you're outnumbered, that's going to happen. You have a free guy loose on your quarterback if you're not paying attention to it from the snap of the ball.
Play right here, 4th and 11. He's going to have to get rid of it now, and he's taken down, and he doesn't, and that's going to be costly, because now Breezy gets the ball back on his side of the field, somewhere around the 35 or 40, AG.
He's at the 41-yard line right now, in field goal range in one play, or actually right now. He could kick a field goal if he wanted. I would at least pick up another 1st down, and that clock is going to tick down, and then kick a field goal. They'll have a 24-0, and then one for more possession for V-Logs to try to make this game a little different.
Got a receiver wide open down. Oh, what
he got it.
Picked off, and he did get it in.
Nice.
Barely. I believe, was that Lockett on the touchdown?
Ooh, yes, it was. I like
right there.
I like what I'm seeing. That man V-Log said, you know what? I'm not done yet. I'm going to make some plays. I'm going to be a gamer. He stepped up in the pocket. He knew that rush was there and adjusted. And that's the biggest thing about Madden players. When you know you're in a situation, pay attention to the field, pay attention to the formation. He knows he's been getting a lot of pressure from Breezy stepped up in the pocket and found the end zone.
Well, here's the
I'm
deal.
serious.
Here's the
Excuse
deal
me,
as
that was
well.
Breezy. Sorry about
It
that.
was.
That was Breezy. My bad. I was.
Now he's got less than 30 seconds here. Even if he doesn't score before halftime, I believe that would be the game because Breezy would get the ball to start the second half. Is that right?
I believe so. Actually, I had that mixed up in my head. Sorry, I was talking about Jordan and it was Breezy who actually scored. So now he got the score. Yeah, my mistake there. But so now Jordan has to get his offense down the field, get it into the end zone right here, and this is if he doesn't
field goal's not good enough. He has
to score here.
And score 7. So running the ball is not going to help him here. I don't know if he understands this and knows this, but this is the ball game here, folks.
The clock is ticking fast at 5, 4, 3, 2.
Yeah, running the ball is not going to help you stay in the game here.
Maybe he's a little bit unaware of the rules, and maybe he has one more shot.
We're going to have to. Yeah, that's a tricky one there because typically, if you're down a skunk rule early in the game, you get that last possession. But if it does go in the halftime, I guess we can be generous here. But see, the thing is, does Breezy get the ball to start this half?
I'm not sure. I don't remember who picked off. I cannot.
No, it's okay. So this will be it.
Okay, there we go.
Gets the ball. That's the difference.
There we go.
If Breezy got the ball, then that was it.
So we fixed that out. That got worked out.
The Madden gods were on our side right there.
Yeah, so Jordan, again, he has to find that gamer in him where it's like, you know what? I like to be the underdog. I'm losing right now. Let's do what we need to do to get the ball in the end zone to take it further so this game does not end in the next quarter.
Shout out to my guy Slickness in the chat. We really appreciate that, man. Yes, we're back. We'll be back a lot of weekends here, different colleges, different national tournaments as we take this thing virtual. You've seen myself and Amon Green on a plethora of tournaments throughout the years, last few years to be exact.
But yeah, Jordan right there, V-Logs having really nowhere to go. He had a few receivers over, but did not see them at the time because it's all about timing. When that ball is snapped, go to your read progression, first, second, third read. If you don't see those reads right away, then you're in panic mode, then you're dropping back and then you're throwing the ball and you got a penalty.
Comes the pressure again, taken down inside the 5, and there's Clowney.
So right now, Jordan or Vlogs right now is having a hard time reading his defense. And he has pressure coming from Ziggy and Clowney from both sides. So you got to make a quick decision, find that hot receiver, do an audible, adjust the route to make sure you get to that person right away.
And I look at Breezy. He's not playing. I mean, he's rushing. And there's the pick. There's the user alert, and that will do it. I was going to say Vlogs had 2 downs to get 34 yards. It would have been difficult, but that's the game there. Breezy moves on. We'll have GG's in the chat.
Yep.
Good job, guys. Breezy and Vlogs official. And we'll move on here. We'll come with the 2 box here. You can take a look at the bracket. So in the championship, should be a good one, AG. Breezy against Mark St. for PS4. But we'll have the Xbox championship next here coming up.
It's going to be definitely a big matchup because we know with Mark and Man St. Ford is a run-heavy team. And we saw Breezy doing a lot of blitzing, mixing up his coverages, giving Vlogs a hard time passing the ball. And then once Clowney got his superstar factor going, along with Ziggy Ansah, setting the corners for the defensive end and the quarterback contained, Deshaun Watson couldn't go anywhere. So we got to see how this is going to work with a run-heavy team, a guy that doesn't have a scrambling quarterback but likes to stay in the pocket. Or I'll say for now, what he had to do to win, he could stay in the pocket with Garoppolo, give the ball to Coleman and Burita to make things happen. So we're going to see how this is going to interact in this PlayStation Championship round.
Should be a good one. Mark St. Fort against Breezy, PlayStation 4 Championship here. Polk State College Madden Championship. But coming up, the Xbox Championship, we'll have that. It'll be Zoe Brown and Brisky that'll be coming up. Amon Green's going to stick tight. We're going to come back with more of the Polk State College Madden Championship. We'll take a quick break. Here's a message from our partners and sponsors, Dell and Alienware. Also, Lucid Sound and Rap Snacks. We'll come back with the Xbox Championship after this.
In uncertain times, you want solutions. Polk State College offers more than 60 degrees and workforce certification programs. Flexible, in-person, online, and hybrid courses allow you to attend no matter where you live in Polk County. At a fraction of the cost of a state university or private institution, Polk State College provides a quality, affordable, higher education solution for changing times. Stay on track to your education and career goals at Polk State. Visit polk.edu. In uncertain times, you want solutions. Polk State College offers more than 60 degrees and workforce certification programs. Flexible in-person, online, and hybrid courses allow you to attend no matter where you live in Polk County. At a fraction of the cost of a state university or private institution, Polk State College provides a quality, affordable, higher education solution for changing times. Stay on track to your education and career goals at Polk State. Visit polk.edu.
We're back here on a weekend here for the Polk State College Madden Championship. There you can see beautiful pictures. Look at those cranes. I remember that when I lived down in Florida a couple times. Polk State College, multi-campus institution, 20,000 plus students down there. Lakeland, Winter Haven, Florida, Bartow, and Lake Wales. And also shout out to my guy at Salo. There he is. Thompson out there, Melvin Thompson, Student Activities Leadership Office there. Polk State College, if you're looking for somewhere to go, if you're down in the Florida area or anywhere across the country, I want to go to a great institution and get a good education. Polk State College is the place to be. We'll come in here inside. Larry Ridley here, two-time national champion at Nebraska, Cornhuskers, Amon Green, and also a Packers Hall of Famer, almost 10,000 yards rushing in the National Football League. We're heading from the PS4 side to the Xbox side, and we get to see a new team this time, AG.
Yeah, we got the Cowboys, we got the Chiefs. So the Chiefs is the team that has the as we say in Madden world, has the glitch in the matrix, glitch in the game, by a player by the name of Tyreek Hill. He's the cheetah. He's the fastest guy on Madden right now. And so if you know how to set up the play, the formation, the adjustments, you could get basically what we call a one-shot play every time, because he outruns literally everybody on the football field. I don't care how deep you put your safeties. If you're not ready, if you catch it last minute, you burn. And you can get it in there. So we got my man Zoe using the Chiefs, got Brisky using the Cowboys, who's also another run-heavy team, like we saw with the 49ers in the first couple matches here. So we could see another game. This could be a feast or famine, or this could be a tight game. The way we'll find out how these players play defense to stop one another when the game's kicked off.
I don't care what kind of game it is, as long as it's a good game, because the first two, they've been blowouts, 28-0, and both of those games.
They're still good games, man.
Yeah.
You don't play Madden. Let's start there first. You can't be talking that trash like
I want
that.
to see some back and forth, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to see some.
It is so hard to play Madden at the competitive level. I know this. You don't. You like to talk about it.
That's true. That's true.
I like to give you a hard time.
No, those are facts, or as the kids like to say, big facts.
Big facts. There we go.
Let's look at the bracket here. Xbox side of things. The winner gets $150. The loser, second place, gets $50. So this is the championship. Zoe Brown against Brisky, and the winner will be crowned the Xbox champion here at Polk State College Madden Championship. All right, enough talk for myself. Let's go ahead and lock it up, and they have started the game. Wow, they didn't even have to say anything. That's what I'm talking about. Zoe Brown and Brisky. You see Brisky down at the bottom. He's got the Cowboys. Zoe Brown, he starts. He's at the top of the screen. He's rolling with the Chiefs. AG, I'm ready for this one, brother.
Yeah, I'm ready for this too. And I say if a team of any that's usually tough to play against that matches up well with the Chiefs is the Cowboy. The defense just has the speed at linebacker with Smith and the defensive backs as well. So this will be something that we'll see how Brisky uses the Cowboys defense to stop Pat Mahomes and the Cheetah.
Yes, sir. Shout out to Yugi, David, or as I like to call him, David Ugar and Ugar Productions, our booking agent. Doing some good things, getting all the news and books online. He took it over. What up, Yugi? He's watching out there in the Pennsylvania area. And there's the pass to Williams, and there's that cannon. It's 20 yards, actually 30 yards down the field. And there's the cannon by Pat Mahomes, baby.
That cannon on the run. We saw the formation adjustment, putting Williams into the slot and then bringing him out and then having enough time and giving himself time. And I'm pretty sure when you give yourself time, that means you hit when we think about it, the LB button to bring up your offensive play call, and then you double team. So you bring the little, like the pointer over to that tackle or that guard to double team that defensive end. Now double team the end to allow your quarterback to get outside the pocket and get that open receiver hit with Darren Williams on the first completion right there.
Chiefs and Cowboys from Raymond James Stadium, we like to call it Ray J. Going to be excited. Super Bowl 55. We're going to be down there, right? ESPN. Talk to me.
That's the plan. That's what we have, and I can't wait. Again, we had our first go at it down in Miami. The Chiefs got the victory. It was a hit and miss for us every day, but we made it happen. We made it work. We had a good time. But the biggest thing I love about that, man, we gained experience for all of each other, working together, meeting some new people, meeting some new faces, and having fun at the end of the day. Because we're a shout out. We're doing what we love to do, and that's what these two guys and everybody here today on tonight's stream are doing. Playing that, man.
Brisky up, actually 7-0. How did that happen? Well, there's a pick. We didn't miss that. That's the ball.
Right. I know I've been hitting the head a lot of times, but I definitely did not see how Brisky got the 7 points already.
Unless he ran back the kickoff, but we saw the kickoff. Didn't we?
It was a kickoff. That must have been. That might have been the second kickoff.
Oh my gosh, these tricky little jokers at Polk State College.
Hey, they were fast. They were like Tyreek Hill. They were faster than the light can see right now. So, but he got on the board. It's a touchdown. He's up 1. He has the ball with a heavy run on offense with Ezekiel Elliott and that offensive line. Hobo, tackle, center, guard, and know how to pick up, and I say pick up linebackers and D linemen and transplant them 5-10 yards downfield to make Ezekiel Elliott's job easy.
Yeah, so that's called moving people. Move people. And that offensive line definitely still one of the top tier for the offensive line in all of football. Brisky's up at the top right-hand corner. Left-hand side of the corner of the screen there is Joe Brown. Brisky, you scored early. Did you score your very first possession? Shake your head if you did. I think you did.
Nice play, baby. Nice play.
You did?
Yeah, you did. Yeah. Okay.
Live here on Twitch on Black News Channel. He shook his head. He must have scored on a kickoff return or something, right? Or one play or a bomb or something, because at most we missed maybe one play.
Right. We don't know what happened, but whatever happened, he got 6 points. He has the ball now. Like I mentioned before, he is sticking with the run heavy. He's adjusting his offensive line. As you see there, I didn't bring this up until now. In the previous games, if you see that right box come up on the screen, offensively or defensively, sometimes it's on the left, and you have players playing together. Those are the audible boxes that you have to press on the Y button, the LB button, or the RB button, and that gets you to either adjusting the player individually or adjusting your whole defense or your whole defensive line, sliding to the left, crashing to the right to make sure you make the adjustment to stop somebody's run or pass game.
I tell you what, AG, this right here is just by 1,000 paper cuts. 4th down, it's literally been Zeke Elliott.
3 yards in a cloud of dust, brother. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. And right now, that's what my man Brisky is doing. He knows what he's working with. He knows his role. He knows his lane. And he's going to stick in that lane with my man Ezekiel.
Limit the possession of the Chiefs. That's what he wants to do.
Time, man. So we already know right now between him and Mark from the first game, time management is going to be huge. It's going to be the season. If both of these players get the matchup in the next round.
There's Polk, former University of Memphis stars there. The Cowboys took him a year ago. Doing some good things. 2nd down and 5. And you can see how this game is shaping up, AG. All right, we want to slow down this high-scoring offense, put them in a phone booth, and let's see if they can fight in close quarters here. They're not getting a whole lot of space.
Exactly, and this is the one way to slow down Pat Mahomes and that offense.
It's kind of like what you guys did. You guys did this to Tennessee.
Keeping them on the sideline. That's what we did.
It was painful. I'm like, gosh, man. This is run up the ball. Y'all can't stop it. And then you get offense, and that was it. It was like, ball game.
That was it, yeah. Scott left, Amon right, Makovica left up the middle, then maybe a short pass to Bobby Newcomb here and there. But majority of the drive, we probably have 15 plays, 9 or 10 of them. That drains the clock, as you see right here. Brisky's picking up yards with Zeke.
That was a good Tennessee team, but it was a lot of short 3rd downs, and I just kept converting, and it's like, this is going to hurt, man. It tests your manhood. You can't get off the field, and you can't front run.
Exactly. We're going to do the same thing over and over again. We may slow it down, but you're not going to stop it. And that's what's going on with Brisky and these Cowboys and Zeke right now.
And I was really impressed with the defense. I didn't think y'all guys had enough, in the secondary to stop, that Tennessee team. I'm like, man, he's going to get his thing. Speaking of Tennessee, Pollard from Funky Town, Memphis, Tennessee. Look at that.
It's similar. That's close to the stinky leg, and then he went to then he goes to the 1950s with that one with the nose, and I don't know what you call it.
Not the Monster Mash.
No,
it wasn't. The other show. Oh, something.
Like the Addams Family dance?
I can't remember the name of it.
But right now, Brisky is in control.
Little Shop of Horrors, right?
There you go, Rick Moranis.
Yes, there we go.
So we got Brisky right now is in control of the offense of his team, and right now the play clock. When he has the ball, he's running it bit by bit, throwing the ball when he wants to throw it, is not forcing it, not being pushed. And right now, the Chiefs are not pushing him into throwing the ball. He's going to continue to commit to the run, and I would too if nothing stopped him.
Yeah, you're looking at it. Great first quarter by Brisky. Couldn't have drawn it up any better. A couple touchdowns, got off the field, forced the punt. And there's another pick right there.
There it is.
And he might have a chance to run this one back. There's Jones. Now with the Dolphins.
Right.
Pace right now so far for Brisky.
It's going fast. As you said, Jones is now a Dolphin, but he on Madden 20, the Cowboys one of the best corners on that game for them, and also has a superstar factor where that factor is lit up for them, for him and for Brisky and his defense now. So he gets to get back to what he's doing. And right now we've seen going between him and Polk, that guy, Ezekiel Elliott and Polk putting the ball in the end zone because they're right now, Zoe has no remedy to slow down his run game.
Brisky here getting on him as he was testing his audio. He's very quiet.
It's the quiet guys.
Wake up.
It's the quiet guys.
Assassin, man.
It's the quiet ones you got to watch. It's the quiet ones you got to watch. Don't mess with them. Don't rattle their cages because this is what could happen to you.
Man, came out falling. How about Brisky? 21-0.
Good work, boys. Let's go.
3-touchdown lead, and if you're Zoe Brown, this puts a lot of pressure on you. You're going to feel like you have to get it all back. One play, and that's when you get in even more trouble. It's like digging up yourself a hole in your own ditch.
Correct. Do not try to make a play. Just let the plays come to you because you're forcing the ball right now. You have 2 picks, 1 for a touchdown. He doesn't want to keep doing that.
Can he keep doing this, AG, which is take what the defense gives you, still run the ball, knowing that you can't give the ball back to because if not, then you're probably going to be done playing this game.
Right now, with the time left in the game, yes, he can do this. He can take what the defense is giving. We're only in the second quarter, right at 4.5 minutes, so we have plenty of time. Long as he, at the end of every drive, is getting 3 or 7 points to finish off that drive, that keeps him in this game.
Holmes rolling to his right, and there you go.
He tried to get a playmaker right there at the end. I saw the crossing receiver coming across. He tried to playmaker him, but he just a little bit too late, and the defensive end was able to get the sack.
And that was Quinn. Got the sack. And you guys keep playing. Don't stop.
No, it's the internet. It's not them. There's a little lag.
Okay. They were looking into the camera like, are we done? No, we're done. I'll tell you what, though. Another touchdown by Brisky. But Zoe he gets at least one more possession. Still makes the ball game. Down 21. Huge third down here, AG. Holmes rolling to his right. Doesn't have a lot except the receiver right there on the sideline. Another.
He should have took that up the field. He had the whole sideline, all the defensive backs were by his receiver. Had a possibility to pick up the first down. Should have did it. That's where a missed opportunity for Zoe and that offense to make this conversion be a little bit easier. Because right now it's 4th and 16. It could have been 4th and 5 or 4th and 3.
You okay with this 4th down, going for it on 4th and 16 right here?
It's Madden tournament rule for me. It's 4th down territory. It's not the best decision, but it's something he has to try to get to make it.
I think I would have punished the ball, at least make him go to the length of the field, and before you still get the ball back anyway. Now it's just the shortest field. I don't know if they would have done that, AG. I'm being honest here.
Yeah, maybe a little bit early, but he has the team to do it. He just got to know how to use that team. He's got a nice car. He got a nice Cadillac. He got Tyreek Hill. He has the players in line, but when you don't know how to use it, you know how to drive it, you don't know where to go.
So that was D. Long. Marcus Lawrence took the sack. A good contract a year ago. 21-0. Cowboys with the lead. That's Brisky down below. Don't let the quiet voice fool you, folks. His game speaks volumes. It's been loud. Hey, AG.
So right now we can extend the lead with the sack right there. Get outside the pocket with that press that, which is, I say, a tool in his toolbox, but not as, I say, nifty as Lamar Jackson and not as accurate on the run as a Pat Mahomes, for something that you can try to do with that to stretch the defense, to give the defense something different to look at when they know they either got Ezekiel Elliott or Amari Cooper running around in the defensive backfield.
Absolutely. You look at there, and that was the sack by Quinn. Second down again, loss of about 5, and you back to around the 15. But if you are Brisky, a field goal here, and then you're going to stop, and you've won the championship. Basically, you do those 2 things, you are a champion. Gets to the end zone, and that's picked off.
3 people in the area, 2 receivers of yours. too many cheats in there. You gotta be a little bit smarter with that possession, because right there you lose out 3 points. You get that 3 points, it's 24, and you stop him, game over. But now it's going to be an extra drive that he has to do to earn his victory by scoring another point and stopping my man Zoe to get from getting us some points on the board.
Christie just kept Joe Brown in at least another 2 possessions.
There it is.
So this, can he loft it up? And there is the cheetah. Got behind everybody.
Found it. It's like hitting a slot machine. Like hitting a slot machine. When you find that one, it's bingo. Touchdown. There it is.
Good stuff. Gets the touchdown. Crank me up a little bit, Hot Rod, if you can. Crank me up just a little bit more on the audio there. Literally here. Lamar Green, 2-time national champion at Nebraska, also Packers Hall of Fame. Wow.
Great kickoff.
It was. Oh, what was that? They call it the coffin corner, right?
Right. That was a great kickoff by Zoe to put or by Brisky. I'm sorry, by Zoe to put Brisky deep in his territory. Now he got to go 90 yards, 95 yards right now.
And you can see Zoe showing a little fight now. He's a little energized now. You see him? Got the push, stop the running game there, and now he's feeling pretty good.
You just got to get a little more thought into it. Start thinking about what he needs to do. He was able to take advantage of the coverage, not able to cover over the top against Tyreek Hill. So that's when you slow the game down. And you just give it more thought. Look at the defense that is getting put in front of you. Read it. And when you read it the right way, you know what to do with it and take advantage of it. So that's what happened on that last touchdown drive. And now with that great kickoff, I played against a lot of players to get that kicker to do that, where that ball is going to go out of bounds, but not quite out of bounds, where that player has to pick it up. And with the mechanics, most likely when that player picks the ball up, they take a step and that step goes out of bounds, and then it's not a penalty, but then you have that team push back on the 2-yard line, 5-yard line, whatever, but deep in their territory.
Yeah, Brisky getting a little conservative here, AG, since that pick. Had a chance basically to ice the game. We're going to come back to that play. It just keeps up. Oh, and just batted down that time. And now we got 4th and 6 here. He's got to pump the ball like we
he had a cover one. Yeah, he had a cover 2 man right there, man up right there. Smart. Knowing that there was a passing situation, too far to run it. And now he's got an advantage here to get another big play, another quick score. Almost. Great spin move. Great spin move. Great timing. He almost was able to skeet through the defense and I say the punt coverage right there to get into the end zone, but he's got to push this right at the end.
Joe Brown down 21-0. He's looking at staring 28-0 in the face. And now he's got another receiver. And that time is that Conley, a playmaker, get up the field. That is Conley.
That was a playmaker, and that's that right stick. Once you scramble out the pocket, take control, but it's your timing. You got to take control sooner than later. You're going to make that play happen.
Get up the field, Conley. Receiving core, Rico Hardman.
Beautiful. I saw he just threw a tick earlier. That receiver was wide open before the Cowboys safety came over underneath and got the interception. But it was just a tick sooner. That would have been a touchdown, but a tick later now it's a pick. It's a pick, but still in rough territory. You can get a safety hit, most likely.
Safety back up for the boys. Once again. Run off the right-hand side for Zeke. 2nd down and 7. And if you're Brisky, you're like, hey,
right.
Probably happy to get out of here with a 21-7 lead because this game could have flipped.
Exactly. And that's a great play by Brisky and his defense right there, because then there's no points on the board, not just 3, not 7.
Yeah, and it also kept this game a 2-score lead for him. And maybe look back on this game and said that may have been the turning point where he won the game. Instead of throwing that pick in the end zone, he got a pick pretty much close to the end zone. So, sort of cancel each other out there.
So we're looking at 15 seconds before half. We got Brisky in a position with a thing that he usually hasn't done in this game is a 2-minute offense, pass through a lot of passes that he's been running control. So we'll see what he's going to do and look like he's just keeping it running. Just drain out the clock, go to halftime.
1st and 10 here. With 15 seconds left, and we're going to hand it up to Zeke. Brisky's not going to play around here. Definitely been conservative on this series, and I don't blame him. Up 21-7 here, late stages of the second quarter. Was a timeout called there. Under 10 seconds.
Trying to get something back. He's going to use them all, but we don't know. I don't think time will be able to be in his favor to get the ball back in this first half.
Can't take them with you. Got no problem with that. Go ahead and use those there. Got Dak in the gun. Be surprised if he wants to throw the ball here. He definitely wants to go into halftime with a 2-touchdown lead. And it will likely be Zoe Brown getting the ball to start the second half. Although we never saw the kicker.
Yeah, and the first score, which is still a mystery to us. So we got Brisky doing a lot of jumping and trying to make a play.
What is he doing? AG, are you kidding me?
Oh man! Big play by Dak to save. That's even better than the Honey Badger getting the interception, but Dak Prescott and Brisky making up for the mistake, making the tackle right there on the 2-yard line, because we know I would have kept it pushing to the outside, outrun Dak, but he tried to cut it back and gets the grain, and Dak stopped him for the touchdown. So that's huge. Even though it was a pick, it got remedied right now. He corrected the mistake by making the tackle.
Wow.
That was huge.
3 or 4 possessions with the 3 picks and things of that nature. Holy cow, this game has gotten good. It's Tyreek Hill and the wild chief takes off. Picks up a first down there.
I haven't seen too much of that right there, Tyreek at quarterback doing the Wildcat, but that is a smart formation. A formation that definitely will put the defense on alert, knowing that Tyreek is at the quarterback position, calling for the snap, and we know it's something. Don't know how he can throw, but be ready to make sure he doesn't run out that backfield very far.
There's Mahomes into the flat. Got his tight end out there.
Kelsey got it. Can take advantage of. He's another good weapon. Can stretch a defense. Very dynamic tight end. They had him at fullback sometime this season, running flat routes and even getting the ball on handoff. But a great blocker as well, so he can do a lot for that. He does a lot for the Chiefs.
Definitely one of the top couple tight ends. Definitely top 3 in the NFL. He and Kittle, and of course Gronk came back from the Buccaneers down in Tampa.
Again, here it is.
And he does! Over the top! You said it, right behind him. And the Cheetahs showing off that speed. How about Zoe Brown back in this game down to 21-14.
And what I like what Zoe is doing right now, Brisky got comfortable, got the points up he needed, and was not, I wouldn't say playing conservative, but playing where he knew he had control. But now Zoe putting more thought into it and then making those adjustments and also setting the defense up, lullaby him to sleep with certain plays, but then find the play that he wants to take advantage of, and when he knows Tyreek is going to outrun that cover 3 or cover 2 safety.
We go back to the middle of the second quarter. Brisky up 21-0. The ball in the red zone, about to score, and he throws the pick, and that was the opening.
Yeah.
That was it. We're going to come back on that play. We'll see if Brisky might hold on, but if he loses this game, that was when the teeter-totter went like this,
True. There's a big difference in the game, but we'll see. We've had that play, and then we have the big interception, almost touchdown to that for a momentum's sake to go into Zoe's advantage too as well. Be happy to have that, knowing that he made a big play, he's just interested in getting an end zone, but that gives him that mental advantage. Like, look, I got him in a position where he's going to throw, try to and force him into mistakes I can take advantage of.
We definitely will talk to the winner after this game here, Larry Ridley. AG, Ahman Green, 2-time national champ at Nebraska. Also, Packer Hall of Famer. And it's 3rd down and 11. And that's a big catch there by Amari Cooper. That keeps the sticks moving. Boy, Brisky needed that. He could not have punted that ball away back to Zoe Brown.
All right, and that's when, like I said, from the start of this game, was always a four down game. And then seeing the coverage, adjusting the offense to pick up the blitz, because there was a blitz on in that cover 2 right there, and finding that pocket, that comfort zone, the position in the pocket to get the throw to him to get the first down. That's there about Brisky.
Which allows him to do this. Allow Zeke to eat. That'll work. 5-6 yards. We're talking about it. That's how he got the lead. Scored early, got a pick, scored again with the great running of Zeke. 3 yards in a cloud of dust. The old Big Ten football working for Brisky, and then he runs the
There it is. Got the block and he wants.
Oh,
Nice move.
Oh, makes another man miss. And another man misses. Breaks another tackle. Down to right at the red zone, the money zone right here. For your AG. Great running.
Great running by Zeke and Brisky. And just again, notice, pay attention to the clock. Even though he's in an advantage position on the football field, let that time tick on down. Use it to your advantage. Use it as a weapon, just as you're using Ezekiel. Use that clock to your advantage, even though it's third quarter, 2 minutes of counting. Take your time. You don't have to score this ball or want to score this ball right away. You want to take your time scoring. So then if that Zoe has less time on the clock to do what he needs to, because we know he can score quick in a couple plays.
Down to the 15-yard line, and there's the change of pace back. Pollard tripped up, gets about 7 or 8 there. We'll call it.
Yeah. Letting the main beast eat or rest, and then Zeke can get back in there inside the 5-yard line and finish off the drive.
He's it off again. Oh, Zeke that time neck. Lost one, so it'll be 3rd down and 2. Good defense there by the Chiefs.
But yeah, this is good. The clock went from 2 minutes now to 1 minute and counting. So worst case scenario, we get 3 points, but the best win here is that play clock went all the way down. Then we're in the 4th quarter, and we know how fast that clock can go, 3rd, 4th quarter or not, in your advantage when you're down and trying to, or the other team when they're down trying to get back up.
Huge play right here, AG. If you're Brisky, you pick up the 1st down. Now you go into the 4th quarter. Probably don't have to run another play. And now you got 3 more plays to start the 4th quarter, and you'll have a 2-score lead to boot. Can he get a stop? And he does. He does.
He does get the stop.
He does.
Zoe gets the stop. So that's big for him. Because like you said, if Brisky gets that 1st down, he can continue to run that clock, not even move the ball, and let it get down to another minute off to 2 minutes, minute and a half off in his advantage, to where Zoe got to really put in work, get another one-shot play over the top to Zeke, but we don't know if that's going to happen if Brisky can adjust and stop that defense. It can be stopped, but you just got to know it's coming at you.
And if you didn't use any timeouts, then he would have at least 3 plays from inside the 5. So you maybe give up a touchdown, or actually best case scenario for Brisky, he runs 3 plays, 40 seconds a pop.
Right.
You lost 2.5 minutes. And now it's going to get through the 4th quarter, and you got the ball and you're down 2 scores, which would be very tough.
Yeah, that's the fun and frustrating part about playing Madden, is that you don't pay attention to that clock until you really need to, but you should be paying attention to that clock the entire game, because then you know 1st quarter you're taking control of it and running the ball like Brisky was doing, but then and it counts, 3rd, 4th quarter is when you really focus on it, so you're aware of every time you run the ball, you don't have to rush to the line of scrimmage and do no huddle, just take your time, let that clock just run off, and then take advantage of when you get the ball running again.
Kicked off to the cheetah, Tyreek Hill, post to the 30-yard line. Zoe Brown down by 10. We start the 4th quarter here. 4 minutes, 53 seconds left. Here on Twitch and Black News Channel, Polk State College Madden Championship. Very good here. AG Amon Green, the Packers Hall of Famer. Tyreek takes off, and he picks up about 20.
He almost stayed in bounds to take it down the field there, and there would have been no time off the clock, about 10 seconds taken off, because he's a world-class sprinter right there, but he was able to get enough yardage and stop the clock, so that's huge for Zoe and the Chiefs.
Oh, what a great work there! Byron
That's huge.
We'll take it to the house, and that's going to be it. That is the capper, and go ahead.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, they sure do. But big play there by Smith right there, forcing Zoe into a play that Zoe actually likes to do. Get that, Pat Mahomes out the pocket, but on the run, did not read that DB, that corner. I was sitting in that soft cover right there, cover flat, and was able to get the quick and the touchdown on top of that.
Aaron Jones.
Come on now, let's go.
Jones. Jones.
Lurking right there. Former UConn product. And now no longer with the Cowboys, with the Dolphins now.
Back on the East Coast.
31-14. A lot of work for Zoe, but that was a huge pick six back there. Brisky, if he wins this game, he'll look back at those 2 pick sixes that really gave him the lead there. And great bracket coverage there on Tyreek Hill. Good job, because As you say, you get Tyreek in those one-on-one situations, you're going to win by everyone.
Exactly. But this result still got to manage the game. He had Tyreek deep, but he had receivers underneath. So try to just get execution, keep the clock running, but get that ball moving up there too. And that's what it is right there. Just be smart. There's a lot of people in that area. Some of his players, some of the Cowboys, so just be careful. But that's what he wants to do. Once he can't get the deep ball, find the check down. And that was something that all my coaches still showing me. There's a guy that always said touchdown to check down. Say that to Brett. We got Aaron in the house. Touchdown, check down. If that touchdown ain't there, go for the underneath receiver. Get the check down, get a completion, and stay on the play.
Sometimes it's more Brett. He didn't listen to me. He had a touchdown all the time.
No, trust me. That's what made him great. He knew the mistakes. The risk he would take, but he would take advantage of when the opportunity would come.
Marcus Lawrence, another sack. He's got 3 on the day. Playing well here for Brisky. Takes some more time off the clock. Second down and 21. Fourth quarter here. 3:20 to play. Zoe Brown on the Chiefs. He's right below. Zoe Brown right below A.G. Amon Green. We got Brisky down at the very bottom playing the Cowboys. Mahomes takes off. Oh, you can't throw that ball.
Almost that first. If it might have been Tyreek Hill, he would have had a shot. Chad Kelsey, not as fast, but as athletic, went up and got it, but got disrupted by the defense hitting him as the ball came into his hand.
Picked up in the air and picked off by Brisky. 3rd and 21 here for Joe Brown. Got to make something happen. That's a nice diving catch.
Nice side Allen throw animation right there by Pat Mahomes. But this is what I'm talking about. When you don't have that big route, find out a unique route. At least get the ball going. You convert to a first down, you still have a possession, and you still have that clock going, but you got to get the ball moving as soon as you can.
Pat Mahomes in the gun. In the count. Oh, taken down again. Is that D-Law? It is. His 4th sack of the game.
Yeah, he's eating right now. He's got Pat Mahomes, but it's a situation where it's more of a coverage sack. Given that time at D-line, the guy who has his X factor lit up right now in Lawrence, so he's going to come in there and no matter what, he's going to put pressure on that.
Good call by them. I like it. How does he get that open? There's Salmon. Watkins. First time we called his name all day today.
That's the special thing. When you're playing with the Chiefs, you have Sammy Watkins, you have Tyreek Hill, you have Darren Williams up the back there, you have Kelsey up the middle. But once you get Pat Mahomes out that pocket, it's really for whatever coverage that defense has and how many BDs he has on the field. That's the only way you can truly cover a scrambling quarterback with weapons like Pat Mahomes.
Mahomes to his right once again. Oh, and that's picked off Byron Jones again. I believe that's 3 picks for Byron Jones.
He thought he had it. It was open for a minute, but then as the ball was left Pat Mahomes' hand, Zoe's hand there, Byron adjusted, got the ball, was able to make the pick.
You can't make a living off of throwing off your back foot, throwing across your body. That's just, I think it looks good, and it's a wild play, but that's not fundamentally sound right there, AG. You're going to get in trouble at some point.
Well, there's 2 guys in the league that can do that. One guy is in this game right now. The other is Russell Wilson. They can throw off their back foot because they have that baseball background. Pat Mahomes playing, I believe, shortstop and pitched a little bit too, so he knows how to set his feet. But even in a situation where he cannot, he still knows how to do his upper body to make sure he's in position for fire a strike.
So that taking down a sack. There are $1.50 left in this game. Around at 140. 3rd and 19 here. So still probably too much time for Joe Brown to overcome this.
Yeah, still too much time, but still Brisky got to be smart about his play call. You can't play action pass and then let that get Prescott take a hit because that could be a fumble and score, especially playing against the Chiefs defense that has great defenders.
Just run the ball, man, and let him use his timeouts either.
Exactly.
He's going to take time off or he's going to use all of the timeouts. You got the score in your favor, up by 3 scores, 17 points, 31-13. So let's not screw around here, man.
Nice touch on the ball there.
Absolutely.
Nice touch on the ball to make sure he doesn't bring his receiver into being hit. Put a little flavor on it. Was able to complete to Randall Cobb for the first down.
Former Packer there, Randall Cobb.
Yeah, and he's somewhere else now. I believe where is he at? He's back on the East Coast.
Yeah, he's not even the Cowboys. It's Amari.
There you go.
Brisky's trying to throw a little salt into the wounds right here. He's going
He's going no huddle. He don't care. He got to leave. He's trying to put more. He trying to score again. He just almost picked there. But yeah, this is a guy that was like, you know what? I want more on the board. 31 is I'm not happy with right now. And that's what he's doing. So,
Hail Mary right here, huh?
yeah, on the 20-yard line.
Up 17 points. He's going Hail Mary.
This is gonna be interesting to see. You don't have to put it's not a big throw. I've never seen this. Did he catch it? Was that a catch?
I think it was, and he got down.
Wow.
2 seconds.
Wow.
Oh, man.
He actually completed a Hail Mary on the 20-yard line.
We need to ask him. And guys, hold on. After the game, we're going to talk to the winner. It looks like it will be Brisky, but we might have to ask him about what were you thinking at the end of the game, man? What are you trying to do, man? Do you win more, score more points?
We'll see. We'll ask him that. But there's do's and don'ts, and you have a gentleman's agreement in sports sometimes. And this is one of the don'ts. But this is Madden, so this is a little different.
That should be it right there. Time runs out.
GG Zoe and GG Brisky. Great game there. It's actually up in the air until the bitter end. So congratulations to Brisky getting the championship there for the Xbox side of the bracket.
Absolutely.
That was a great play. You know, he came in the game hot and heavy, running the ball with Zeke, doing what he needed to do there. And that's what gained him the control. And then Zach started him out a little comeback, getting more cerebral, thinking about the play, setting up the formation as he needed to set up to get Tyreek over the top of the defense. And he found that twice, and actually 3 times to get him close to, breaking the score down a little bit, but still mistakes led to the end with Byron. The DB for the Cowboys getting a couple picks there. One of them a pick 6, so that helped.
Three.
He had 3, and they had a pick 6 in there, one of them. But that helps Kip solidify that victory for Brisky and his Cowboys.
So we're going to talk to Brisky here in a second. Brisky playing with the Cowboys. He is the Polk State College Madden champion on the Xbox side, as we'll have the PlayStation 4 bracket, the championship coming up here momentarily. It'll be St. Fort against Breezy. Should be a good game. Both of those guys won their semifinal games about the same exact score, 28-0. So let's go ahead and bring in Brisky as we take a look. There's a PS4 that's coming up next. March St. Fort against Breezy. Let's go ahead and bring in Brisky. We'll talk to him real quickly. Brisky, you can unmute your mic. We'll talk to you, man. Congratulations, man. How does it feel to be the Polk State College Madden champion on the Xbox side, brother?
Appreciate it.
How does it feel, man?
Feel good.
Okay. All right, man, a few words. Let me go back. How did you score the very first touchdown of the game? I know you shook your head when I said you must have scored on the very first possession. Was it a kickoff or was it a pick 6?
No, we had started I guess we started a bit early. It was my second play with Zeke. He went straight to the house.
Got it. Okay. So that's what it is. We missed the first 2 plays. Got it. What were you thinking when you were up 21-0, about to put the game away, and you threw that pick in the end zone, and that opened the door for him, and he got it to 21-14? Was there any concern for you during those stages?
That was stupid. I shouldn't have done that. No, running the ball, it was real successful for me. But the game, I just tried getting that passing game working. And I threw a pick.
AG, you got anything for Brisky?
Yeah, just the last drive in there where you had pretty much the game in control and you decided to go into the pass game. What was your mindset there, sticking to the pass instead of just running the game, clock out with the run?
I was going to see if I could score again, but then I got down to the 2-yard line or the 7, something like that. And then I thought about it. There was 2 seconds left on the clock. I don't want to run the score up, so I just threw it out of bounds.
You don't want to run the score up? You already won. What are you talking about?
I told you, man, it's a gentleman's agreement in sports and esports. You gotta know when to pull off the reins a little bit.
But he was moving the ball.
So good job there, Brisky. Hey, good
listen,
game too.
All fun, man. We're just having some fun here, but good stuff, man. Congratulations, man.
Yeah, congrats.
Why did you choose Polk State College, man? Where do you live, and what made you decide to go to Polk State?
I chose it because it's like real close to my house. It's like mad close, so that's why I chose it.
Good stuff. And lastly, you got $150, man. You got some cabbage you're going to have. You'll probably get it here in the next week or so. What are you going to do with the money, man, that you just won a little shmoney today?
Put it towards something I want. I haven't thought about that yet. But
If you can't find nothing to put it towards, put in there, save it. That would be a good thing to do.
save it, donate it, whatever.
Donate.
Or donate it. That's another good option.
There you go. All right.
There
We're
you go.
talking about a charitable man right here.
Bunch of organizations need our help during this time. So
Yeah, you're right.
Good point. In all seriousness, it's very thoughtful of you, Brisky. Hey, congratulations, man. You are the Polk State College Madden champion on the Xbox side, man. You played a heck of a ball game. You got the win. Also, congratulations to Zoe Brown as well. We'll come back with more of the Polk State College Madden Championship. We'll have the PS4 Championship after this quick timeout and messages from our partners, Dale, Alienware, Rap Snacks, and Lucy Sound. We'll come back with the championship of PS4 after this.
In uncertain times, you want solutions. Polk State College offers more than 60 degrees and workforce certification programs. Flexible, in-person, online, and hybrid courses allow you to attend no matter where you live in Polk County. At a fraction of the cost of a state university or private institution, Polk State College provides a quality, affordable, higher education solution for changing times. Stay on track to your education and career goals at Polk State. Visit polk.edu. In uncertain times, you want solutions. Polk State College offers more than 60 degrees and workforce certification programs. Flexible, in-person, online, and hybrid courses allow you to attend no matter where you live in Polk County. At a fraction of the cost of a state university or private institution, Polk State College provides a quality, affordable, higher education solution for changing times. Stay on track to your education and career goals at Polk State. Visit polk.edu.
And here it is, the championship game of the Polk State College Madden Championship PlayStation 4. See the beautiful pictures and video from Polk State College, multi-campus institution down there, Lakeland, Florida, Winter Haven, Bartow, Lake Wales, just to name some of the locations there. Also, shout out to Melvin Thompson and the folks at SALO, Student Activities Leadership Office there. All the fine folks, the administration at Polk State College, UGAR Productions, Compete Forever, all coming together here to bring this fine program, the Polk State College Madden Championship. All right, come inside, Larry Ridley here, SNY TV. He is this guy right here, right beside me. Amon Green, the Packers Hall of Famer, two-time national champion at Nebraska. It's the PS4 Championship, AG. We got Mark St. Fort against Breezy. Both guys won 28-0 in their semifinal games. This is going to be a good one. These guys have played numerous amounts of times, a bunch of times over the last few years. They're good friends.
Yes.
This is going to be a good one. Who you got, AG?
Man, I don't know who I got. I know Breezy loves the blitz a lot. I know Mark loves the heavy run with the 49ers. So right now, knowing that and what Breezy was able to take advantage of in his last game was creating turnovers. Mm-hmm. So I might give the edge to Breezy just because he knows how to put pressure on a guy. But with the run game, you don't really put a pressure. You only put pressure on the run game, on the running backs and the O-linemen. So we'll see how that can work out. But I'm ready to see a great game between both players. You
ready? I'm ready. Let's go ahead and lock it up, guys. We got Breezy and Mark St. Fort. Go ahead and start the game. I'm going with Mark St. Fort. I think he's going to pull off the double-double. He's going to win the Polk State College NBA 2K, and he's going to win the Polk State College Madden Championship. Just like we saw basically in Langston. I believe a kid did that. He pulled it off.
Right.
Yeah, absolutely. With Langston University. So here it is, the championship game. Ray J Stadium, not too far away. Lakeland is right in between Orlando and Tampa. Actually, absolutely right down there, I-4. Absolutely. AG, I'm going Mark St. Fort. He says he's won a majority of the games when it comes to when they played for money.
Yeah.
So this is a money game right here. $150 to the winner, $50 to second place.
And then right now we'll see beyond, what actual offense Breezy has, because we saw a quick game. It was over soon, over early. So he didn't really have to get into a big playbook. He scored quickly and often. So now we can see with this defense that Mark has where he can be creative to get the ball in the end zone.
And there's the first play of the game. Dangerous. Russell Wilson gets it outside to, I believe it was Procise there. Gain of about 4 or 5.
Good completion, good start. Good simple play. to get yourself in a rhythm offensively. Because if you know you're playing against a good player, a good solid defense, as you can see, I believe Mark is playing in a 2-3-6 where you got a lot of DBs on the field. That means a lot of speed, but he has an outstanding. Even though with 3 guys rushing, he has the best 3 guys in the game right now, from Boza, Faulkner, and Ford. So if you're gonna have 3 guys rushing, those are 3 guys you want.
And speaking of rushing, this Procise picks up the first down. So Breezy came out last time throwing the ball, this time running the ball. And that's why I picked St. Ford, because I'm like, look, San Fran, we know how they run. They got the great rushing attack. And I thought if Breezy was going to come out and maybe throw the ball, maybe St. Ford could get a couple of picks or something.
Yeah, so right now, Mark or Breezy has Mark, I don't know if it's Breezy has Mark or Mark is just doing it, running different defenses to show him a different picture. And right now he's trying to go over across the DK. And great read, because that was the play that I was telling you about.
Richard Sherman.
With the Chiefs, that a player usually runs that one-shot play, but if you know how to defend it, so Mark knew how to defend it. He read the coverage, he read the routes, and saw he had to get to that deep third, and he took off with his safety. What a linebacker might not have make it there, but he made it there with a safety to get the first turnover of the game.
Yeah, and it was actually Sherman with the pick there, the corner. So yeah, had a couple of guys back there defending that play there. So and that's what I was thinking. I was thinking, if Breezy comes out, maybe St. Ford get a couple turnovers. He's going to keep it nice and tight. He's going to run the ball. You're going to see a lot of stretch and all that zone stuff from the 49ers with their stable of running backs, Coleman, Mostert, and Breida. And that was Coleman right there picking up about 3 or 4.
Yeah, but you got to be careful. You got that linebacker by the name of Brian B. Wags that hits very hard, and already his X factor is lit up. So that means if a running back or quarterback or receiver is making a move, spin move or juke move, and he contacts them at the same time, that means that ball might pop on out.
Wow. So we got B. Wags with the X factor. Madden 20, 99 club last year.
Yes, indeed.
So absolutely good stuff.
He's still in that club too, I believe, for 2021. And the X factor is back on Madden 21. I've been playing it here since the early release back on Wednesday, or actually Tuesday of this past week. So they still have X factor. They kept it in the game. And I know Brian B. Wags is a part of the 99 club, along with players like Christian McCaffrey. Now that is a fantastic running back out of the backfield.
Yep, absolutely. Aaron Donald, Stephon Gilmore, corner for the Patriots. Mike Thomas, can't guard Mike down there with New Orleans as well. So then, of course, you got Patrick Mahomes as well. Oh, is that a safety? I believe it is. Do they give it to him, or they give it to him?
No, they did not. No, they did not. So Kendricks, he got close.
Oh.
They said forward progress was stopped before he fell into the end zone. So it's a nice heat. So Mark dodged the bullet right there.
He did.
The referees blew it early, didn't give him the safety. So this is still a 0-0 game, but it's a tight window there to punt the ball. But better, it's going to be great field position for Breezy. Now he just got to not make the mistake like he did last drive and throw an interception.
Lockett almost runs out of a tackle there around the 45, 46-yard line. So I had a pick and then a long punt, which is basically like almost 2 turnovers there. So back on the old teeter-totter. It goes back to Breezy and the Seahawks. 2:34 left in the first quarter of this PlayStation 4, PS4 championship game, Polk State College, Madden championship here, Larry Ridley, SMY TV. Amon Green, the Packers Hall of Famer there, and Russell takes off. Not a lot doing there, gain of none yards.
Yeah, I love that, Larry, none yards. But yeah, we're looking at 2 players, as we mentioned before the game started. They know each other very well. So that game is we're seeing that right now. Nobody scored the ball. It's been almost a safety, so we know offensively and defensively they're kind of knowing what's coming, but still you got to learn to stop them.
Dangerous takes off, got some space, slides wisely in front of his old teammate Richard Sherman, picks up about 13 or 14 there. That moves the sticks, AG.
Great job with that baseball slide you got to have down in Madden, because when you don't know how to do that, that is a turnover, because most quarterbacks, even if they're scrambling quarterback, whatever reason, they're going to give that ball even if they just get tapped. But when it's a big hit, it's definitely coming out. So make sure, it doesn't matter, PlayStation or Xbox, you hit the trigger button. So that means left or right trigger, R2 or L2 on the PlayStation, and then tap the square button or the X button on the Xbox. That gets you to slide with your quarterback. Once you do that, you know you have it mastered to take advantage of a running quarterback to get that guy up the field to pick up first downs or touchdowns.
Second straight play for Dangerous. Russell Wilson taking off, sliding. Wish our guy Michael Vick would have learned that. I know the Braves and other people were trying to work with him when he was down in Atlanta. There's Pro Sites. Right up the gut. There's a touchdown, and your guy, Grown Simba, a.k.a. Breezy,
is on the board first. Yeah, so another big offense that has emerged, I say offensive formation that has emerged in Madden over the last year is the RPO or the spread option run offense with Lamar Jackson, with Pat Mahomes, with Russell Wilson, even Kyler Murray out of Arizona. If you have a quarterback, and you can see with that formation, sometimes you have a tight end that's play side or pulling across two backside to play side for an extra blocker. That gives you that dual read of being able to give it to the running back, keep it with the quarterback, or just throw it out of, or get it out of the quarterback's hand by having an open receiver. That's once you get the defense biting on certain things that you need them to bite on to get comfortable in that offense.
Polk State College Madden Championship here, Larry Ridley, SNY TV. He's AGM on Green here on Twitch, and also the re-air here on Black News Channel. Good folks there, Gary Wardlaw on the good folks there. And there's
got Ziggy in your face.
In face against Jimmy G.
And this might be just because Mark does not do a lot of passing because he takes control of the clock so early in the game that usually what I've seen in tournaments, and you've seen this too, Larry, there's not a lot of play action in Madden tournaments because that happens. You get your quarterback hit, you get a sack, maybe a fumble, but then you lose yardage, and now you got to then change your whole mindset on your next play call.
And there's another sack against Jimmy G.
It's Hendricks in there this time.
Yes, sir. Hendricks made a play earlier in the ball game.
Yeah, so right now, Breezy has the advantage. Yeah, right now, Breezy has the advantage. Is making, taking advantage of Mark's mistakes. It's 2 sacks there, 1 off a play action, or just 1 off a missed call, an adjustment that the offensive line did not do to have Hendricks come in and get his sack of the game.
Absolutely. This time, does have enough time. 3rd and long there, and he picks up more than half of it. Still a little
still
short
got to
there.
punt it. Still have to punt it.
Or do you? Probably in your own hand, right?
No, if you're at the 20, no, you want to let that go. I say if you're probably at the 40, 45, you have some room to spare to hold the defense, even holding from a field goal. Your defense can't hold them. But 20-yard, as we saw the last game, punting it deep in your territory like that is not in your favor.
Punts it off. Is that little Lockett? Oh, the shoestring tackle got him at around the 35.
Big tackle, great tackle, shoestring tackle to get that play stopped. Because if he would have got around that corner, it would have been another 10 to 15 yards that Lockett would have picked up for Breezy, and then get it better to field position. The closer you are to the end zone, the more percentages higher that you're going to score a touchdown or a field goal.
Absolutely here. We were just talking about Black News Channel. I want to shout out those good folks. We really appreciate this partnership. Gary Wardlaw and those good folks there. Anthony Amy, Fred Hickman, Laverne McGee, and my girl Brittany Lockley doing the weather on the weekends.
Oh my God!
DK!
Ultimate Super Warrior wide receiver, DK Metcalf.
Oh my gosh, did you see the Superman?
And did the little get off me, little brother. Get off me, little bro. Walk into the end zone. That was an outstanding play by the ultimate superhero, DK Metcalf. The one-handed and then grown man. That was a
That has been the best play of the Madden 21
wow.
So far.
That's all I gotta say is wow.
Holy cow. What a play right there. DK Metcalf, a grown man against children. Oh my goodness gracious. That was spectacular about DK Metcalf.
I mentioned this a game ago when he played. When you got a guy like DK Metcalf on the field, just like you have a guy like Julio Jones for the Atlanta Falcons, you can have plays happen that way. It was a one-on-one coverage. He had the advantage because of height and size, and then also strength, as we saw him break through the tackle after he caught it to able to get his feet plant on the ground and shake that DB off of him and get the ball in the end zone. So great job by DK and Breezy on that throw and catch right there.
Absolutely. We were talking about Black News Channel. New network started out there in February. Great facility, great building in Tallahassee. Prince Hare taking over now. There was a user fumble there. A fumble.
Great fumble. Got it back, recovered by the 49ers offensive line. That would have been dangerous. That would have been hurtful if that would have been another turnover.
Yeah, thank you to the leadership team down there, Black News Channel, Prince Hill here. Of course, we were a part of the NBC Sports family, and Gary Wortlaw down there. Also, Joe Gutierrez, the EP down there as well. Here he goes, gets it out to Kittle. Oh, that'll work. How about Mark St. Fort? Haven't seen him down at all in the
No,
Madden series, and even 2K
no.
as well. So he's going to have to fight a little left-handed from behind, AG.
We're gonna see what he's made of because, as you know, it's easy to be the front runner. It's easy to make decisions and run the ball or drain the clock when you have like he had control of that first game. He got up early and it was got in that lead built up, so he was very comfortable. But now he's uncomfortable. He's down by 2. The one good thing is it's the first half. A lot of time in the second quarter.
Yes.
He will get the ball back at halftime. So this would be an opportunity for him to score here and take advantage of the clock right now and then get the ball back and score again.
Exactly.
Or potentially score again.
He's got to understand he doesn't have to be in a hurry. Doesn't have to, go for broke. You're still in this ball game. You can still run the ball here still early.
Yeah, that pass right there, it was open. I would have went there too. It's just the way the pass and the route mechanics are. It brings the running back into the defense, and you got Bobby Wagner, big hit Bobby, that was able to force that incompletion there. But that is a route. It was wide open once the ball was snapped, but then Bobby Wagner, being a Pro Bowl linebacker and a 99 club that he is, was able to close coverage and make that ball incomplete.
St. Fort, once again off the left-hand side, stumbles ahead for about 5 or 6. It'll be 3rd down and 4 coming up here. St. Fort definitely has got 2 downs to pick up 4 yards here.
Yeah.
He will not punt the ball here. But down 14-0, hasn't been in this spot here in a while, AG.
Yeah, we're going to see how he's going to work in this position right now. This is where he's going to earn his pay, basically.
Yeah.
Understanding how to come back from behind, manage the waves as we talk about. You have waves that are up and down, make plays like that catch right there by Kittle. When you have a Pro Bowl tight end, you could do that, but then get the ball in the end zone and then change this game into the momentum that you want, and then you can take advantage of that.
Can he make a man miss and score? And he does, but here comes that Seahawks defense back there. You got it out to Mostert to pick up about 8 or 9. There to be 2nd down and 2.
So right now he's taking advantage that Breezy is not covering that flat right now. The flat is wide open on that they call it levels formation or levels concept of routes. I take advantage of that. That's kind of my play scheme too. When you don't see that flat being covered, it's like a long handoff. Give it to your running back. It's a guy that already was ready to run the ball. He could beat that linebacker and get the ball upfield. I scored a lot of touchdowns and completed a lot of first downs in that formation.
2-minute warning here. This PlayStation 4 championship, Polk State College on the Madden championship here. Breezy against Mark St. Fort. St. Fort 1st down.
Great tackle there.
Going right there.
Great tackle by the safety right there. Because if that safety does not come in to make that tackle, he sheds the block. That is a touchdown. Everybody was blocked off and cut off for Coleman to get into the end zone.
2nd down and 11 here. 1:30 around there to go on this first half here. Larry Ridley, SNY TV. Amon Green, Packers Hall of Famer. Blitz coming. Got her. Oh, he had a receiver. Baited him.
I love the bait. Because he set the DB up. He set the safety in the pocket, in the box at around 5 yards inside the most inside receiver. But when he bailed out of there, he bailed into covering the second inside slot receiver to be in the position to take that pick, earn that pick. So great job by Breezy there by baiting Mark into that pick right there.
And that's the difference between being in the middle of the field and in the red zone, because Emmanuel Sanders was open. He was running a straight seam route, but down in the red zone, that's a hard throw to make. You can't really put any air on it. It has to be on the line. If that was at the 50-yard line, he's gone for a touchdown. But in the red zone, that's a pick.
Yeah, I mean, great, fantastic job of having that awareness to know that, okay, I'm going to set my player here, so I'm covering up the inside, that most inside guy, but then I have enough speed to bail out to cover the second inside guy to get that interception. Outstanding job by Breezy.
Oh, Breezy in complete control here. Oh, he can break free. Is he going to go deep? And he is. Got a playmaker. And there's DK showing off the speed. He's going to go, AG.
The ultimate superhero wide receiver.
Oh, and look at him.
Dolphin jump into the end zone head first. Hey, that's what you do when you got a superhero wide receiver right there. Was able to come back to help his quarterback, come back to the ball, grab the ball, catch it, and then outrun the linebacker and the DB there. So that is a guy that we know is dangerous, is physical. Already put that on display with shedding off the DB after the one-handed grab, but then able to outrun linebacker and DB. You know, this is NFL linebackers and DBs in a game where it's catered to that and able to get that ball in the end zone. So we know on Madden 21, DK is going to be a problem to deal with for the next game.
And right now, Breezy is a problem, AG. You just said it very astutely. Breezy is a problem right now. I did not see this coming. And now St. Fort's going to have to get out of their comfort zone. I don't think you can run the ball and get back in this game. You're going to have to make some plays.
No.
You're going to need some chunk plays. 14, yeah, you can still hang in there. You get down 3 full scores, 21 points.
Yeah.
Can't do it. Man, that's why you see him in trips right now and gun.
So this is way out of Mark's comfort zone right now. As we saw in the first game, we know he wants to run the ball with Coleman and Burita right now. He has to be in a position to run, and he doesn't have the quarterback to do that. But as almost a completion there, as we know, he's a guy he's a veteran in this game, so he could have ran with Garoppolo right there, but came up with the pass. It should have been completed, but big hit there to dislodge the ball for an incomplete pass.
It's that scoreboard putting pressure on you now, down by 3 scores. And I like the fact that Breezy didn't even bite on the play fake there. He understands I've got the lead. The only thing that can hurt me is a pass. If he wants to run, and there's another pick.
Underneath coverage right there, taking care of Kittle, knowing that's his guy.
It's the difference, ball placement, AG, just lobbing it over or on a line. And on a line right now.
On a line will get you an interception every time. It's that lob pass.
Exactly.
The lob pass, you got to lob it over. That'll get it over. That'll give you that ball that extra air to get over the linebacker or the defensive back defending that wide receiver. He was trying to get it in the kettle, the route he's been throwing to the last 2 games. And with the bullet pass, it takes that air away and it gives that opportunity for that DB or linebacker to underneath coverage to get the interception.
Pretty much in field goal range, although he is playing outdoors in Tampa. He's going for broke, and he got a receiver, and he's caught it.
He got it again.
And how about DK Metcalf? 3 touchdowns on the day. Was that 4?
It might be 4, maybe 3 right now.
It's at least 3.
Superhero wide receiver DK Metcalf has hit his ultimate.
Third straight game.
He's on fire.
AG, for the 3rd straight game, we've got a 28-0 score before halftime, AG.
Hey, I mean, didn't expect this to be in the championship game, this type of game, but it's 2 players that we mentioned before the game started. They know each other very well. So we know Breezy, Mark, reading each other offensive, defensively, knowing where they like to go, knowing what their favorite plays are, knowing what their favorite formations are. Because once you read the formation, you got a pretty good idea where the ball may go if it's a run or pass. And Breezy and Mark have been playing a lot of football against each other for the last 3 years, and so they know that. He's know that, and he's using that two-handed advantage. Even though they're friends, even though they're buddy, but when that system gets turned on and the A button is hit, then it's all friends aside, man. I'm trying to beat you, and right now that's going on. It's in Breezy favor right now.
Well, I'll tell you what, 28-0. The good news for Mark St. Fort, you have the ball now. You get 1 possession, right? He'll get it to start the second half too. So he's got some time, but this is it. This is, you're going to have to do something with the ball. Maybe if you don't score here, but definitely when you get that ball to start the 3rd quarter. St. Fort down 28-0, setting up a screen. Got Coleman out there. Picks up about 17.
So this is, I probably missed you. So is this the last possession, or will he have one more? He'll
have another because he gets the ball.
Got it. So he has one more at half. All right. So yeah. So if he won't be able to get a field goal range here. Don't have enough time on the clock. He does have 1 timeout, but like I said, he has to get a deep ball and then fall down right away.
He's trying to go deep.
He's going deep. Oh, got the nice push off by the DB, but it worked in his favor.
Everything.
That's Griffin trying to return it.
Oh, makes a man miss, but run into a wall of tacklers there. And that's how the first half will end, AG. 28 skunk right now for Breezy. Mark St. Fort will get the ball to start the third quarter here, and he's got to make something happen.
He has to score
Fast.
no matter what. I mean, but he knows
Now, he
this
needs a
game.
touchdown. Can't just score. He's got to get a touchdown.
No, yeah, he has to get a TD here. He knows the game. He should, and any good Madden player knows. Okay, my favorite thing to do is this. We know he likes to run the ball, but what you got to have in your back pocket as a Madden pro and a Madden player, what players going to learn, you got to have that other option. You got to know, okay, I like to run the ball, but I got to know how to pass the ball. I got to know how to read coverages so I can take advantage of when I see a hole or a weakness happen. I can't just depend on the run, because when that's taken away, because right now, great run there by Coleman, but when the time is against you, the scoreboard is against you, now you got to score quick and fast. Now you got to understand, I got to know the pass game and take advantage of that and do the things like playmaker and adjustment to routes and knowing the field when you're on the field, when you're in the middle of the field to red zone to outside the red zone, knowing what pass routes you can run and take advantage of and score quick and often.
Yeah, we're going to have to adjust those rules, the 24 and the ball, because now we've had two scenarios now where the guy gets the ball down 28-0, but there's no time basically left in the first half, and they get the ball to start the second half. I'm being generous here with the rules and the description of those rules and trying to decipher those rules. But my guy, Coach K, he's not feeling it. He's like, no, that should have been game. So
I can see Kevin saying that, and I can see you. I'm surprised that you are being mean here too, because you like to put that, like you said, Katie bar at the door and put that nail in the coffin. You want everybody dead done real quick.
But what I will say is, if he does score, and then if Breezy scores again, I'll probably will call it, because at that point it's like, all right, there's not enough possessions, not enough time here for that. So,
but for today, be fair. You got to, he has a possession here.
And the other guy got it, and that's
correct
in the PlayStation game. So absolutely
correct.
So here we go. Got a receiver, and that one is caught. Is that Debo?
Yeah, that's Debo. All right, he's managing the game, getting the ball in the end zone, or trying to get the ball in the end zone, excuse me. You got to be smart with the ball.
And that will do it.
That will do it.
For it. He's like, oh.
He's taking his name. No, I didn't get it. Yeah, over the top and underneath coverage, so he has to be accurate with that ball. But you got Kettle, one of the best tight ends in the game, but you got that safety coming over the top, taking the ball out of Kettle's hands. And right there, we see the end of the game. For Breezy, gets the victory, gets another notch on the belt as they've been back and forth buddies, head-to-head matches. And now Breezy got a little trash talking, little pride that he could boast until the next matchup between
because it was these young gentlemen. Mark St. Fort was talking the smack early. He's like, look, when we play for money, I win.
Right.
So look, these are two friends. They played a lot. Two fine students at Polk State College. 28-0 there. If this was Rocky, man, it was like, I feel like, the old Apollo Creed training. Throw the towel, man. Throw the towel. And that's exactly what happened.
Like you said, Mark, he said, when we play for money, usually I win. Well, not this time, buddy. It was Breezy, the young man out of Polk State as well, got the victory, got the cash, and is very proud of this win. And he can boast a little bit. They were good friends, so they could go back and forth about this, which is the beautiful part of this, and see the next time that they face head-to-head and see what happens.
All right, speaking of Breezy, let's go ahead and bring in Breezy. He is the PS4 champion. A couple of 28-0 wins and 28-0 in the championship game. Breezy, St. Fort said, look, you guys play a lot, you're good friends, but when it's time to play for money, he usually gets the better of you. You didn't disagree with that, but you can on this one because you just won $150 and he gets $50. How does it feel to beat your boy and on a stream and on TV?
It makes it that much sweeter because he's gonna get a phone call after this is all said and done, and get a lot of trash talking off the air where I can say some other choice words.
Oh man, I love it, Breezy. So what was your mindset knowing that y'all played a lot of games against each other? What was your mindset going into this game?
I know he liked to run the ball, so he's a run heavy guy. So if I knew if I got him out of his comfort zone and make him pass, where I'm good at guarding the pass, I knew I'd put myself in position to come out on top.
DK Metcalf, man. He was a beast in this game. And then you have the flair with the celebrations, the flips and everything, the Superman, the dolphin, the bottleneck stuff, man, diving into the end zone.
Right.
Why were you so comfortable featuring DK Metcalf out there, who went to Ole Miss, as they like to say down in Oxford, hotty toddy?
Being a football guy like myself, knowing DK, he's just a matchup problem for pretty much anybody on the field. He's 6'6", 4.3 speed, big, strong. So I know if I put him in any one-on-one matchup, he's gonna pretty much win every time. So I got to keep going to the hot guy.
Go ahead, AG.
Yeah, I was just gonna say with DK, what was the one moment where you knew, okay, I could go back to this and it's gonna work again for me?
Oh, the one-on-one, one-hand catch. That told me, yeah, DK gonna have a big night.
Nice. Good job. Good job.
Why did you choose Polk State College, brother? Why did you choose to continue your education in Polk State College?
It's right next door to my hometown, so, and I didn't want to go way out, so, and it's a great institution, so I chose that further my education.
Hey, in college, man, you know money can be tight at times. You got some money coming. What are you gonna do with that $150?
I'm gonna rub it in my guy Mark's face a little bit.
I knew that was coming.
I'm gonna take some of my earnings to Chick-fil-A because I'm a little hungry after this game.
That sounds good to me.
Okay, you gonna buy your boy some nuggets or a chicken sandwich or something?
Yeah, I'll buy him something just for good old time's sake.
Yeah, and then you got to pat him on the head and be like, "It's okay, partner. It's okay, buddy."
Dang, on the head, Larry. Come on, man.
I know, right? That's
but no, they got a nice little friendly rivalry going on there. Hopefully, we can keep that going and see you here in some other tournaments and also in some 2K. I don't know if Breezy, you said this is your only game, so see you in the next Madden tournament. Good luck.
I think we have another Madden tournament coming next month. So make sure that, be on the lookout for that. And we'll work with Melvin Thompson and the good folks down there at Polk State College. Breezy, a.k.a. Grown Simba, man. You were talking about you got a grown Nala, too. Spend some of that money on Nala.
Yes, sir.
You're going to Chick-fil-A. There you go. You can start
got to take care of your lady in your life, man. Congratulations, brother, man. Hang tight, man, and we'll be in contact with you, and you'll get your money, dude. And a great job, man, putting out some good tape here on Twitch and Black News Channel, man. Congratulations once again.
Yes, sir. Thank you, guys.
All right, appreciate it. We'll go ahead and close out the show here, myself and AG. Yeah. AG, any last thoughts here before we get out of here, man? Great stuff to see these competitors play here. 4 great games.
Yeah, it was great stuff. Knowing that Mark and Breezy had been facing each other over the last 3 years, playing just friendly rivalry games to go back and forth, and you just saw right there how that experience playing against one another today in Breezy's favor, taking advantage, knowing what he likes to do, but then knowing what he's good at. And I mentioned that he was my pick because I saw how he was playing a blitz-heavy defense, knowing how to put on the right pressure at the right time. And then when he stopped Mark a few times from running the ball where Mark had to pass the ball, then Breezy defensively was in his comfort zone. He could sit back. He know how to read concepts of routes to make sure he got in the right position to get interception, and which he did a few times in this game for the victory.
All right, good stuff. As we continue to work with AG here, we'll get that camera fixed right there. AG, good stuff, man. Anything that's coming up with Lakeland University, man?
Well, we got our season coming up. We have season starting the week of September 7th, and I have a Madden player named Curtis Doki. He will start his first season in the NECC conference, playing Madden every Monday night. And then we have a Fortnite team that's going to be starting up that same week. And then League of Legends, Call of Duty will be starting in the spring because that game just released they have the pre-order now for the new Call of Duty. So that season will be in the spring, but my Call of Duty players will be playing Valorant and Rainbow Six that start the week of the 6th. And then also the week of the 28th of September, we're playing the NACE conference and also the NECC conference, which is New England Collegiate Conference, which I mentioned to you before. And so I'm excited. Like I said, Madden, we got 2K player. We got a Valorant team, Fortnite team, and a Rocket League team that's been practicing pretty well, able to scrim against some pretty prominent colleges. Aquinas University, that was second in the NACE conference in Rocket League last year. We've been able to scrim with them in our training camp and help us get better. You know, we got our butt kicked, but that's how you get better. You learn from the best to become better yourself. And that's what they took those nuggets of information of what they needed to do to adjust their gameplay in Rocket League and get better and get ready for the regular season.
Well, it helps to have a great leader like yourself, Amon Green, a good buddy of mine.
Thank
That's
you.
going to do it here for this Polk State College Madden Championship for the two-time national champion at Nebraska and Packers Hall of Famer with 10,000 yards in the National Football League. He's Amon Green. I'm Larry Ridley from SNY. From everyone here, David Ugart Productions, Compete Forever, Coach K, Kevin Mamuzet, Rodney Reed, and Stephen Chow from Kick, Punch, and Block, and all those good guys, and Melvin Thompson down there at Polk State College. Thanks for watching this Madden special. We'll come back with more here on Twitch and Black News Channel. We'll see you down the road. Make it a good one, folks.
In uncertain times, you want solutions. Polk State College offers more than 60 degrees and workforce certification programs. Flexible in-person, online, and hybrid courses allow you to attend no matter where you live in Polk County. At a fraction of the cost of a state university or private institution, Polk State College provides a quality, affordable, higher education solution for changing times. Stay on track to your education and career goals at Polk State. Visit polk.edu.